Yeah, this shit is some hell, man. What's up? The fuck? Chat box, what about event? No, that's event. Chat. Boom, boom, boom. Go back. Which one? Here, we'll go ahead. Cause that's what we had there. Man.
We trying to take that shit off.
God damn. Show on screen, show on preview. We're going to take that.
We're going to read all this. I think we probably need is that.
Event and chat.
That's all you want.
Yeah. Shit. Wait, what'd you do it again? Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah. All right. Still won't let us write it in there, but
Dude, I didn't, bro. Yo, no, man. Bro, I don't know why Jordan wanted to marry Melanie. Yeah, bro. Girl Melanie, what's the same name? I believe.
we gotta change some up here. It ain't coming on.
The game, you got one.
Yeah, it's saying on list.
Jordan. Oh, like no, he's not famous. He's not actually Yeah, I know. Some think the same thing, huh? Yeah. You're trying to agree with us, so you don't even know about it. You know, you just watch the
I mean, I watched a little bit of it, but after that, I was like,
you gotta keep watching it, bro. You gotta keep watching it. The first episode kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Now, the first episode was when she thought that,
yeah, it gets good though.
What's the date? 10.
Girl, Melanie.
What's today's date?
Oh,
17.
17? Yeah, I think so.
And then Kelly.
It's the 18.
18.
You know what's cute about Kelly and Jason? She gonna get mad because Jason with a whole chick. The chick and cheat. It's sad. That's what I'm saying, bro. She wanted to divorce. She gonna get mad at Jason for doing his thing.
Which people can watch anyone. What the fuck?
He really was.
In the beginning, he was holding me down, though. Yeah. That dude had all real shit on him.
Yeah. Right. There you go.
Just off to that gym.
Damn, how your shit flip like that? Put that back in there.
Hey, that's why Rick Fox.
Rick
Fox. Tasha Mack and Rick Fox. Like that nigga.
So, Nashville.
I always like Tasha. You know, I was just gonna work out.
Camp.
But it really shows about Beckham. We just can't keep him in though. Yeah. Because about everything, you see how she reacts to everything. She overreacts to everything. So by her overreaction, you know, she can't keep him.
John.
Tasha Mack. Yeah. Rick Fox.
Hell. Public. God damn. Bro, what happened to your phone? He saw us a double, man. He always fucking with your shit.
I always fucking.
Last
week we was
it was all that hell.
using that other phone.
Oh yeah, come on.
So I don't know if anybody was messing with. You know? Hold on. We could probably move that back. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. So we can get everything in, everybody be comfortable. Everybody ain't breathing everybody else's air. Everybody CO2. So you probably can move it back. Move it back a little bit. Everybody like up. Everybody like up.
Yeah, they said the more likes you get.
Yeah, everybody should like it. You should put a like on yours too. Anytime brother do a video during the week, man, you should like it, brother. And then do a precept.
All right. Damn. All right, y'all come over this way just a little bit more. About a 12 chart sign. All right. Good. Why they love Babylon? Every day become a smoke dope in these bitches. Do they all their wickedness? He's able to do the wickedness in Babylon. Fight us over Babylon. They can do all their wickedness.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
Brothers, we'll keep all praise on to Abinah.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Rakakadash.
Hey, double honors to the Apostle Elder Greg Muslim. You tell us through the Spirit, peace and much love. And sight to Israel, the so-called Negroes, like to the American, all giving to the Bible. I tell them we got a secret in 2020 year prophecy. There's the Spirit by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, God.
Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
In the inside.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You just gonna have to keep the check off. You're gonna have to walk out, check, and start running, bring this in. All right?
The prophets
But
that have been before me
stay in and
and
check.
before thee
So
of
the prophets that have been before us, man, the men
You
of old,
good.
all right, Isaiah, Ezekiel,
You know, go at least see how far you can go in.
Hosea, all these different men who prophesied the word of the Most High. And they're here back again today in the reincarnation. Go ahead.
No.
And before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Against many countries, man. Hey, what did Daniel tell Nebuchadnezzar? He said that Yahweh Shai is coming to set up an everlasting kingdom, right? And he coming to take him off the throne. Ain't that what Daniel said to Nebuchadnezzar in the time of Babylon? All right. Same thing with Ezekiel, man. Jeremiah. Hey, what did Jeremiah tell one of the kings of Israel? You know, because they told him to repent. You know. So what? Hey, what did what was Yahweh Shai telling? Hey, what did Yahweh Shai prophesy of, man? A lot of things. You know. A lot of things. You know. All the men prophesied of many great countries and kingdoms. Go ahead.
And against great kingdoms of war.
Of war. And what is America, man? Is America not a kingdom of war? All right. Is America not built off of war? So this is what we're prophesying of. And we're prophesying with the downfall of America.
Right.
We're prophesying the destruction of America, right? Because of all the other prophets, they prophesy of kingdoms that of the heathen. Because we're in the kingdom of the heathen. We're prophesying is going to be destroyed. Go ahead.
And of evil and of pestilence.
Of evil and of pestilence, man. Because what makes why is America so evil, bro? You know? Exactly. You know, America's evil. The worst of our evil, man. Because why you got women being whores and sluts, man. You know what I'm saying? You got adultery, homosexuality, bestiality. You got niggas on drugs. You know what I'm saying? Eat the vulnerable things, you know? So all these things going on in this kingdom, right? Self-worship, self-love, you know? All these things going on in this kingdom. That's what I was going to say when we prophesy against what? Go ahead.
The prophets which prophesied of peace. And when the word of the prophets shall come to pass, then shall the prophets be known.
Exactly. So then when that word shall come to pass, then the prophets shall be known. Because why? We're telling everybody, hey look, the mark of the beast coming, the RFI beast. Alright, it's gonna be all hell gonna break loose out in America. Alright? World War III is gonna take place. Alright? It's gonna be mass death, mass destruction. The Lord's coming back. Yahweh Shai's coming back. Who do we call Jesus Christ? So this is what we're saying. Go ahead.
That the Lord hath truly sent him.
Exactly. So when all those things are coming to pass, it's going to know that the Lord has truly sent what? The men of the Most High. Does not Scripture say in 1 Corinthians 4 that what the Most High set up the apostles last? So we've been set up last to be what the leaders of our people. Go ahead.
That Hanai the prophet took the yoke from up the prophet Jeremiah's neck and break it. And Hanai spake in the presence of all the people, saying, thus saith the Lord, even so will I break the yoke of Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, from the neck of all nations within the space of 2 full years. And the prophet Jeremiah went his way.
Exactly. So hey, that was a prophecy. And when we prophesy, we're prophesying that more so. Hey, who's on modern day Nebuchadnezzar, man? The elites, Donald Trump. Hey, they're all modern day Nebuchadnezzar. So the Most High is going to break the yoke off of our neck, off of the whole nation. Huh. Because they're the ones who rule the nation in what? In the rod of iron, right? They're the ones who got the power over the people. They're the ones that's running all the banks, all the money. They're the ones that got us in profit. They're the ones that got us, they put on our necks, man. Alright? Because even Malcolm X said it. He said, hey, only way for us to be a sovereign nation is for us to separate. For us to have our own military. For us to have our own place to go. You know? Our own things. So, hey, who's helping us do that? So what? But also the Most High, because why the world wants to do that, but in the day, it's just speaking in the sense of what? We're under oppression now. You know? We don't have anything as a nation. So that's why the Most High gonna break that yoke off our neck. And that was prophecy, it's gonna be prophesied, that's why it's gonna go down. It's him and his kingdom and his infrastructure.
Then the word of the Lord came unto Jeremiah the prophet. After that, Hanai the prophet had broken the yoke from off the neck of the prophet Jeremiah, saying, go and tell Hanai, saying, thus saith the Lord, thou hast broke the yoke of wood, but thou shalt make for them yokes of iron. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the Most High of Israel, I have put a yoke of iron upon the neck of all these nations, that they may serve Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon.
He said, hey, so what did the Lord do to the silver white man? Hey, with the same way Nebuchadnezzar was saying, he put the silver white man. So we see Nebuchadnezzar, we put Yso in that position. That's our modern day what? Our captain, right? So the Most High put the spirit upon Nebuchadnezzar to rule the nations. He put the Most High gave it to him. So what did the Lord give Esau? That's why all nations are giving tribute to the silver white man. But that's why Esau to be a praise. That's why everybody want to come to America. Because he has that yoke of iron upon all the nations' neck through his lies and robberies, man. Go ahead.
And they shall serve him.
And they shall serve him. You know? Hey, what does Esau do with all these different nations? He goes borrows. He goes in their land, take their oil, take their goods. He goes and drop bombs on them. And they don't do nothing about it. That's why they're serving to what the silver white man as well. Because he's the power of the earth. Go ahead.
And I have given him the beasts of the field also.
Yep.
Then said the prophet Jeremiah unto Hannah the prophet, Hear now, Hannah, the Lord hath not sent thee, but thou makest this people to trust in a lie. Therefore thus saith the Lord, Behold, I will cast thee from off the face of the earth.
Yep.
This year thou shalt die, because thou hast taught rebellion against the Lord. So Hannah the prophet died the same year in the 7th month.
And that's it. And that's really how I see outside. Hey, see, we put that. Hey, what happened to our company? You know, we're prophesying the lies. Hey, the Most High put his ass out. And that's what happens when you going off in the doctrine, man. The Most High going to deal with you. You know, when you're going off in the doctrine, hey, the Most High put niggas to death for that. Because look, hey, what company got his ass got pushed straight the hell out, man. He ain't prophesying no more. That's why he was preaching lies, so he was a company. When I was in Hawashai.
That's right.
You know? So, let me get,
I got a preach.
look at the,
Psalms 110, verse 1. The Lord said unto my Lord, Sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemy thy footstool.
Exactly. The most say, let it, wait. Oh.
God. Psalms 110, verse 1. The Lord said unto my Most High, Sit thou at my right hand until I make thy enemy thy footstool.
That's still the Most High right in your hand to make our enemies his footstool, man. There's going to be a point in time, the Most High said he's going to destroy the modern day Babylon. Our modern day Nebuchadnezzar, like I said, is so for white man. And Lord's going to put him down. And we're going to have him on, we're going to put him off upon him. That's why we're waiting upon the Most High. You know,
The Lord Yahweh shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion. Rule thou in the midst of thy enemies.
And we're going to rule in the midst of our enemies. You know, we're going to rule over the whole entire world. Because why? The Most High is going to give us that power. He's going to instill that into us once America is destroyed. And this is what we constantly, we're constantly prophesying, saying, hey, America's going to be destroyed. America's going to be destroyed. Because why? It got to be destroyed, man. This place got to go. All right? America can't go on for another 20 years, man. You know? America got to be, hey, we want America to be destroyed today.
God.
You know, we want this to be obliterated today. Hey, but, hey, like I said, but excited, we'll keep prophesying other destruction.
Thy people shall be willing in the days. Thy people shall be willing in the days of thy power.
Yeah, thy people shall be willing in the day of our power. What? Of the men of the Lord. This is why, like in Jeremiah 28:6, the people shall see that the prophecies coming to pass. Then they're going to want the Most High sent you. That's when they're going to want to, oh, shit. Them dudes that was talking on the highways and edges, not through the garments. Hey, well, they were speaking truth. You know? Let's go acquire them. Let's go see what they're going to say. You know, let's go see what, let me get Jeremiah. Then what we going to do? You know? But we're going to tell their ass something, man. It ain't going to be nothing nice. You know?
It's like for years, we've been telling them about the so-called UFO, man. We've been telling them, hey, but now you see all the people having their cameras filming them, man. They have no choice but to believe the prophets, man. That's been out here crying and sighing. So that's the point that the brother was talking about. In that day, you know, they'll be willing to the power, man. Right now we got that we got the spiritual power, man. And the Lord's gonna manifest that physical power when that day comes. Yahweh willing.
This is Jeremiah 15, verse 3. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord, the sword to slay and the dogs to tear. Jeremiah 15 verse 1. Then said the Lord unto me, Thou Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, Whither shall we go forth?
He said, they're gonna ask you, hey, look, we seen that y'all been teaching the truth, all right? We going through hell, man. We don't know what the hell to do. Hey, brothers might have grandmaster celebrities and just up on the IG. You never know. Hey, what we're gonna do? Hey, I don't know where to go, man. What am I gonna eat? I got kids. I got a family. I don't know what to do. Go ahead.
Then thou shalt tell them, Thus said the Lord, such as are for death to death.
Yeah, so such as are to death to death. Because it's gonna be too late for Jake. Because you're gonna try to repent at the last minute. After we done told the prophecies, we done been telling about the mark of the beast and these niggas hit the chick. Yep. And then they realize that it's the extra microchip. They don't try to repent. They try to tell the men, hey, what do I do? Hey, and a lot of times, like other ministries, like Sabbat, and he telling the people that, hey, the microchip is Christianity. So when they actually implement the microchip, are you going to have your congregation take the chip? Are you going to tell them don't take it? Are you going to still go with your philosophy of it being Christianity?
Now you put your congregation in a bad situation, man.
Exactly. And then out here they're gonna be asking you, because you the head of them, hey, what's going on? Hey, what's the mark of the beast? What's the chip? You got something to take it. And that's not gonna be on them, that's gonna be on Zabak.
That's right.
It's like you let them astray. You get exactly what Zephaniah did in the time of Babylon, and when Jeremiah told him your ass gonna die. Because you lying, man. You lying. When you come into the truth, you're not supposed to tell the truth, man. You're not supposed to tell no fucking lies because you're so prideful in your doctrine that you don't want to humble down and say what the truth is, man. It's about the truth. It ain't about us, bro. It ain't about how I feel about my doctrine. My doctrine's off. It's fucking off, bro. It's what it is. So I'm gonna go preach the truth. Regardless of how I feel about somebody else, man. Hey, the truth is the truth. And if you lead your people astray, you ain't shit at the end of the day. You ain't shit, man. You just as worse as TV Jakes, as Puffo Dollar, as all those other Christian pastors because you're not teaching the truth of the people what they need to know.
Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Not everybody to me said, Lord, Lord, into the kingdom of heaven. Because the Lord names the Lord. You don't think how about all the heads of Israel, they know the name of Yahweh Shalom Shah. Nick denied it. You know what I'm saying? So this is what the Most High saying. This when you say my name, don't mean you're going to make it. Go ahead.
But he that doeth the will of my Father.
Yeah, he that doeth the will of the Father. This is something you St. John 15. What's the will of the Most High's will, man? It's to preach the truth, bro. It's to preach that holy doctrine of the Most High. And the whole fast of that, not preaching lies, not preaching enviness and hate and strife. Because my doctrine, because I don't like them, I don't like my heads, and I'm not gonna preach the word. I'm gonna fuck that. I'm gonna teach what I want to teach, even though I know it's wrong. Hey man, that ain't the will of the Most High. Go ahead.
Which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name, and in thy name cast out devils?
Yeah, so in thy name, did we not go in the houses and Bibles? Did I not go on to teach the word? Did I not go to tell the children of Israel that they're the children of the Most High, they need to repent? Did I tell them in the name of Yahweh Bashan Shah? But within that, hey, you weren't being sincere. You were gathering shit for your own flesh, man. Making people pay for teaching lessons. What the hell? Hey man, this is the Most High says, "I freely give, freely receive." Ain't this truth cannot be bought. You got everybody said they got premium packages. You get breakdowns. I gotta pay $2 for a breakdown, bro. That's fucked up. Yeah. I'm trying to repent. But I got the money for the breakdown. I gotta sit here and not have no breakdowns. Now I don't know what the hell going on because why? I gotta pay for money to get a damn breakdown to get an understanding of the scriptures. That ain't right, bro.
What it says? It says buy. That means redeem, but sell not. That's it. We ain't supposed to sell this truth, man. It's supposed to be coming out. That's why we come out here and teach and preach every week, man.
Yeah, freely.
Anybody who stop, man, if we ain't in the flow of things, we're gonna stop and answer the question, man. You know, if we don't stop and answer the question, man, hey, that's gonna be Ezekiel 33 on us. The blood be on our hands, man.
Huh? And in thy name done many wonderful works.
Exactly, because hey, so the buck will allow people up though. Like all these heads will allow people up, man. GOCC.
Hey, I got you. I got you. Hey, this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 10. As the truth of Hamashiach is in me, no man shall stop me of this boasting in the regions of Achaia. Wherefore, because I love you not, Yahweh knoweth. But what I do, that I will do, that I may cut off occasion from them which desire occasion, that wherein thy glory they may be found even as we. For such are false apostles, deceitful workers.
Yes, such are the false apostles. You know? Are false teachers, man. So what is the word apostle mean? To be sent away. That's all the word apostle means, is just to be sent away. So there's those that have been sent away that are false among the other apostles, man.
Transforming themselves into the apostles of Hamashiach.
And turn us to the apostles of Hamashiach.
And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
And even Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light, man. You know? And that's another thing too. A lot of these dudes, hey man, they be Satan.
Yep.
You know? They be adversaries, man. They be devils, they be lying. Because even with the Israel, there's fucking devils, bro.
That's right.
You know, everybody ain't telling the truth. Everybody ain't bringing forth what's supposed to be brought forth outright. You know, people say you could have sex on a Sabbath. I mean, goddamn, man. That's, you know, that you, man, you, come on, bro.
Really, when you think about it, when you let your spirit out, when your those spirits leaving your body, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that takes away from your chi and from your spirit, really. And your chi ain't nothing but your spirit, right? Your spirit, man. So when you release, you releasing a bunch of spirits, man. So your shit coming out, you know what I mean? So a part of you, all those spirits are a part of you, and it's just a little bit of yourself coming out.
Plus, it's no pleasure for on the Sabbath. There's not supposed to be any pleasure.
Like you shouldn't football, basketball, baseball. Hey man, you're supposed to get into the scriptures. Hey, and then just chill. You might deal with your family, but you know you get in the scriptures and you just chilling, man. You're not, you know, you're not really. It's not a day of work. It's a day of relaxation.
But then sometimes it goes, you gotta work. Hey man, like I said, you know, like I said,
be carnal.
Yeah, a lot of times, you know, I say that because like I said, I work spiritual. I work during the nights a lot of times, man. So you know, but it's what I said. That's why even in what I think it was Matthew 12, and y'all was trying to fit the disciples on the chapter. Because you got to use wisdom, man. You got to get your bread. This is not a fight. This is knowledge you have us now inside, you know.
And what he say, if your sheep fall over the ditch, you gonna go save them? Or if you lose the sheep, yo, it's the Sabbath. I can't go save them. So he just no, you gonna go save your sheep, bro. You gonna go do the work because what? Hey, that's really what it come down to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go do the work because you don't make no excuses.
But that's simple things, like I said, having sex, that's going on.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, because that's
simple shit.
That's a fleshy love, but you can sustain from that shit.
That's it. Yeah.
You can sustain from that, bro. And it's only a day. That shit ain't hard, bro. That's just easy.
It's common sense shit. Like you can't sustain from your job saying you don't come to work till you're fired, motherfucker. Oh shit, you gotta go to work.
You gotta work. Know what I'm saying? And that's why we have Yahweh Shai. You know, but it's for things that make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some things just don't make sense, bro.
Right.
You know, another thing that you gotta use wisdom. You know, if I know I gotta go to work, boom, I gotta pay bills and shit, and I just gotta go to work. That's understandable. You gotta do what you gotta do. But as for laying with my woman properly, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, bust all up in there and shit. That shit's bro. That come on, man. There's no reason to do that on the days of the Most High, man. There's no point. You know?
John 15 and 3.
Matthew 7 and 23. And then will I prophesy unto them, I never knew you. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Yeah, ye that work iniquity.
Hey, this is, and I got a precept too. This is all right. We're just back in Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 4 and 15.
Now 14. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works.
That who is something cool? What's going to say what you sow? You know. So if you're lying and teaching a whole bunch of lies and bullshit, man, you know, hey, you're gonna be destroyed. You know, you're not gonna reap the benefits of the king. You're not gonna reap the benefits of a true prophet, because the true prophet they come in truth, man. You know. And like I said, hey, there's a black guy. He got the scripture game, and he bring out the scripture stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because he's out there to have about the system, but it's things about it that, bro, you gotta just fix, man.
Right.
You know.
Hey, like you say, Satan's transformed. Yeah. So they don't know if they're Satan's angels. They might think that they're doing the work of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, because they're hollering Yahweh Shem Shai. Like ISUPK is the work of Satan. Oh, yeah. You know, but they're transformed into angels of light. But they're the ministers of Satan, man. Yeah. They're bringing forth Satan's ministry. Zabak is on the edge. You know what I'm saying? You got times you're like, man, but then you be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? So but IUIC, they are transformed into ministers of righteousness. That's right. And that's what it says right here in 2 Corinthians, it's the 15th chapter. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. So even though they think they're doing the work of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, they still doing the work of Satan. And doing that work, they're going to be judged accordingly to their work. So as many people as they turned off and then joined unto them, into their wickedness, into their ways of following certain false parts of the doctrine. You can have sex on the Sabbath. You can have anal sex. You know, that's some wicked shit. That's going. Now you were doing the work of Satan. So you've been angel transformed. Yep. All right. But here I got a precept right here. This is Proverbs 4 and 7. This Proverbs 4 and 7. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding.
That's right. Get that wisdom, understanding, because hey, like I said, we're going back to the Sabbath. You have brothers might I ain't going to work, they're going to probably fuck. That's not usual. That's not, man. That's not why. You know what I'm saying? It's all how you. It's all how you move in this thing. Right. Now, if you got a day off on, if that's how you your schedule work, hey, call Yahweh. But if not, do what you gotta do. Yeah. You know, do what you gotta do, but be smart with it. Right? That's it. Be smart with it. Don't be simple. Right. Don't be simple-minded. You know, be reasonable. All right, I know, you know what I'm saying, I gotta go to work, man. You know, I know I gotta get this food. You gotta go, eat this shit like that. That's understandable. You know what I'm saying? That's why we have Yahweh Shai. Because the most I know we're in that predicament, we have to go to this white man to go get money. We know, because we go, we're gonna be out on the street living like fucking bums, man.
And sometimes, brothers gotta cook on the Sabbath. Because you can be that brother, you working, 12-hour shifts. By the time you get home, you know what I'm saying? Hell, you like, fuck, it's the Sabbath because it's 12 at night, 11, 10, shit, you ain't trying to hurry to cook. Before the Sabbath come in, you be on that cooking show. What's that, 30-minute cooking and shit? You trying to hurry up and get, but sometimes you might have to go over and cook, man. Shit, you might be so fucking dead tired, bro. You like, fuck, I gotta have something for tomorrow. I was gonna cook, blah, blah, blah. Like, man, fuck, I ain't got no wife, I ain't got no rib, nobody to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? You a man doing your own. So man, you come home, you sit down in your chair, you turn your computer, whatever you do. Man, you wake up, it's fucking 4, 5 in the morning. You sometimes, I do that shit sometimes, bro. I'll sit at the computer, I'll just fall out. I'll be gone, like. And I wake up and like, oh shit. I look at the time, neck hurting and shit, you know what I'm saying? The motherfucker be laying down so long and shit, you know what I'm saying? But that shit happens. Hey, so what you gonna do? Oh, now you ain't gonna eat shit all day? You may not have money to go blow. You might got your money, shelled out for certain days. So, hey, man, you got to use fuck that. I'm just gonna have to cook. Hey, man, Kolo, how about you? Give me, father. I gotta eat. I gotta cook. I gotta eat. Or unless you just gonna go ahead on and fast. Shit, you gonna fast? That's fine. You can do that too. You know what I'm saying? You can fast. But I'm saying, but still, the point is, the Lord is not gonna take your crown because you cook on a Sabbath because you was hungry, bro.
We're not.
Your life is hard.
We're in hard predicaments.
Yeah.
So don't make it hard on yourself.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Don't make it hard on yourself. Do it right. You know what I'm saying? And do what you can do the best of your ability. That's what this thing is about. That's why it's
this
about
is rehearsal.
Yeah. And this is why it's about doing to the best of your ability. Doing the best you can for your Yahweh Shem Shai.
And the Lord knows that you're doing the best you can.
Huh.
You know, you're not gonna suffer straight. He programmed you to do the way you're doing anyway.
Right.
So everything that you do is already because the Lord already programmed this shit, bro. This shit has been set. The way we walking now today has already been set. So if you just playing the fucking shit out, man.
Yep.
Stop tripping.
Just like you said with Sabak and IUIC, that was what they were supposed to do. Because they was doing the same thing back in the day. So all they doing is come back and rehearsing their lot, man. You know? So, you know, that's what they doing. So we, the hopeful elect, is looking at them like, man, hey, you going off. Hey, the brother pointing them out, and he calling them out. Why? Because we done ate the road, and we seeing what they saying is wrong, man. Just like a brother came to me telling me about Esau Japheth, man. You know what I'm saying? So I said, okay, then what the hell Revelation 2 and 9 is?
Right.
And who's over there who's over in the land? Is that Japheth? You know?
Right.
So, I mean, hey,
They in Japheth.
right.
You go over to the Pacific Island, there's niggas over there.
Right.
Running that shit.
But I was saying, you know what I'm saying? Salakia, brother, I don't want to get off course. But hey, that's what like the Lord said at the end, you'll have a lot of many false prophets, man. Hey, leading the flock astray. You know, just like these pastors and preachers, man. There was a preacher that peed on a chick on a damn airplane, man. You know? Hey, and then another one was molesting a girl down in Dallas. So the Lord is bringing out all these wicked false prophets, man. These preachers that's in his church, man. What did the Lord say in Acts 7:48? I mean, he don't deal inside of temples, churches made by hands.
Hey, let me get this up. Hey, this is right here just because we're going right where we were talking about. Hey, this is Judges 5 and 11. All right? They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord Yahweh by Shem Yahushua go down to the gates.
That's it, verse. You know, that's all we do, man. So sometimes in that script, we have bloopers.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because we rehearse.
That's why you rehearse it, right?
It's practice. It's practice. You know? Even when that practice, you got bloopers.
Well, wait, what did Al Ivan say about practice? Practice? I don't need practice. Yeah, right. Who need practice? But hey, you gotta practice though.
You gotta practice.
Practice who trip up. Hey, this is what make you better. You know what I'm saying? This is what we doing. Hey, bro, every time we pop the scripture, we practicing, man. You know? Go ahead,
That's it. Because like I said, with scripture, you have bloopers, you know?
Yeah.
You might hit a line wrong.
Right.
You know, you might hit a line wrong. You might laugh a line. You gonna fuck up. But don't, you might forget something.
Right.
Like, damn, I forgot that line.
Gotta find a
Hey,
script.
we put that fact, anybody forgot on 7 point day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see a bug out. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, trick out. Nah, bro. Keep on going, man.
Bro.
Keep on going, because it's all right. We ain't gonna be perfect, bro. But it's the fact that we're trying, right? It's a fact. If you're truly trying, if you truly know within yourself that you're trying, I was gonna say, examine yourself if you the other things. So if you examine yourself, you know that you're giving your all for your by Shemel Shai, don't trip. Don't bug out, man. Just be cool, man. It's gonna happen. We're gonna have our shortcomings. We're gonna have our shortcomings in this city, man. Nobody's perfect in this city. Nobody is. You know, I don't care how many videos they do. I don't care hey, nobody's perfect, bro. Nobody got it all. Nobody got it all, man. Cause we all are men, and we all gonna make those mistakes in the Most High. We all gonna fall short of the glory of the Lord because we're not perfect, bro. We're not in our natural body state. We're in super flesh. We're trying to repent. You know, we're repenting. We're trying to get back to the Most High to the best of our abilities, man. Whatever that be, hey, and then like I said, some brothers might belittle other brothers for their abilities, you know? Some brothers' abilities are less than other abilities. Yeah. You know, because a brother got lesser ability than you. Yeah, this is another brother got lesser faith than you, less ability than you. Don't make, you know, that brother ain't going in, the brother ain't sure. You know what I'm saying?
That's just his
portion. You know, that's just his portion of his gift, man.
Hey, let me.
I
got you. This 2 Corinthians 13 and 5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves?
Yeah, prove your own. Prove those points. Prove your own self.
Yeah.
It don't matter where. That's another thing too, man. It ain't about what everybody else thinks, man.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't about what another brother think or this brother think. Hey man, it's about you. It's about what you think about yourself in the most time.
Come.
Hey, a brother can look at you like, man, I don't think look make it. Because he a little different. You know what I'm saying? You know, he might not, he whatever it is, it might be. Whatever situation it is, man. It's about you and yourself.
That's it.
You know, then the day that brother could be a hypocrite.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, let him, let him look down on you. But if you know that you try to be all about Shimon Shard, hey man, do you, bro?
Do you?
As long as it's in righteous and right.
Come.
Let me finish this off.
This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves.
Yeah, do you not know your own self? You gotta know yourself. Yep. You gotta know what you like. That's what you gotta examine yourself, man. Am I doing right? Yeah, I'm doing right. You know what I'm saying? I love you how I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
That's right, buddy.
You know? So whatever the most I gain, that's what I'm doing. I ain't doing no more, no less. Like I said, some brother, like I said, struggle with doing videos, bro. Brother might do one. Some brothers might not even have the spirit to even do sometimes videos. They just building themselves up to that at a moment of point. I'm not gonna look down on you because of that. What's with the most? If you believe in Yahweh Shemel Shai, you come on now, you trying to get you trying. Hey man, that's all the most I ask.
Oh, yeah. You're doing the work.
You know,
Outside to the wind.
that's it. It's just a trial.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a trial, baby. It's trial by error.
You know, you might not know every single breakdown.
Right.
You might not know every single
It's not meant for you to know every single breakdown.
Right.
You know, it's like you might not have 3,000 some subs on your YouTube, man.
Right.
And you might have 3 subs on your YouTube channel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, bro.
Outside to the wind.
It's what you gotta do your best to see Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know that's it.
And then that go back in the rehearsal.
Yeah.
That same thing, rehearsing the righteous act. As long as you're doing your part. Because everybody got a part to play. There's many parts, there's many members of the body. But there's one body. But there's many members of that body. So, everybody's job ain't the exact same job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How can you be? And that shit is an abomination, man. It's unjust. You know what I mean? That's not a just weight. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not unbalanced, man.
John.
He's a just power. So he's going to make sure everything is in the balance. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a certain work to do.
Yeah, because this is how when Yahweh Shai was at the Passover with the disciples, and they all had drunk out of the wine cup. Hey, well, some brothers had got more out of that wine than others.
Right.
You know, hey, Peter was the first one. It was Yahweh Shai. Peter, he drunk.
First one to drink. Yeah.
And it went down on the line.
Yeah.
And you got that one brother, and that last brother got that last little drop. But you see that what? But is that?
Hey, he got the back line.
Yeah.
He got all the he got all the ends of that
Yeah,
shit.
that's it.
You know?
He got the very last drop of what the word of the Lord. The very that small little drop. But he's still
But
what?
it's sufficient.
It's sufficient. And he's still what? He's still in the body.
Yeah.
That last little drop, man.
And that's what I always say about the penny, man. Hey, it might be a brother come in, like I always say, man, it might be a brother come in with no one precept, man. And he can be part of the 144,000, man. Hey, because it's the Lord. It's the Lord, and what he said, I chose you, you didn't choose me. So
and that's the other thing though. It's not even about the precept. It's about it's about the work. It's about like if you on the phone with a brother and we don't be realizing it, and we having a spiritual conversation with brothers on the phone, bro, that's doing the work. Because what we doing, we talking about the Lord.
Yeah, ministering to brothers.
That's ministering to brothers. That's it, man. So or we getting ministered to or whatever, vice versa, however it go. But that's the point. That's all in doing the work of the Lord, man. That's when you doing the work. If you just walk down the street, somebody, you having a conversation, you get spiritual with them, bro, you doing the work. You know what I'm saying? All this is works that what we're doing. It's not just only the highways and byways. Highways and byways is a big, heavy part of it. But when you doing the work, it's just do the work, man. If whoever you having that conversation with, like you say a lot of times, bro, you be out and you end up in a conversation. That's doing the work.
it's doing the work.
You know what I'm saying? We still working, bro. For the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai. I do the work, get in trouble every time. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you doing the work. I can't help myself. You know, sometimes you can't help yourself. You know what I mean? You be like Stephen. You know, sometimes the shit burning inside you so heavy, you just kind of got to say it sometimes. There's this noisy, man, I swear, bro. Babylon is so, it's going to be quiet until we want it to be loud. You know, that's why I can't wait for the kingdom. You know, you being the bow and this motherfucker be noisy for no reason. You know, police will turn their shit on just for nothing, just to drive past people. You like, man, fuck you, you need to get in front of everybody and cut it off.
Cut it off. Yep.
You know, I seen them do that shit all the time,
Plenty
man.
of times.
Plenty of times, bro. My mother be, put this shit on, get in front of everybody done pulled over, and he cut his shit off and start rolling. Because traffic be so backed up.
Just because he can.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you can.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's some wicked ass shit, man. You know? All right, anyway. But, you know, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. That just threw me off.
Back to the point, we were saying, you know, when it's like I said, when the disciples, you know, drinking that cup.
Yeah.
You know, that you know, like I said, it was 13 of them, including the whole shot. They all drinking that same cup, right? But that last brother, he got that very last drop. You know, that very small. You know, it could have been the last, the little, this was like the tongue taste. It could have been. Hey, but this still tastes what the gifts of the Heavenly Father. Same thing with the shoe. Some brothers got bigger of a portion.
Hey, the apostle. You know, Pastor Arnold. Their apostles had their teachers, their elders. You know what I mean? They had, you know, hey, we're the bottom of the cup.
Yeah,
You got to look at us like that. You know, really, when you look at it, Elijah had the biggest portion when he first came out. He had got with the Elder Yaquan and the rest of them. You know what I'm saying? So they had a huge portion. And that shit, it went on down. That cup been passed down. We the bottom groups. You know what I'm saying? We the bottom group. I ain't even got the same name, but we still teaching the same doctrine. So we them brothers that's got that little, you know, and we got to pass that around between each other. You know? But it's still sufficient. It suffices.
It's Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. So what we're doing now is preaching the word always and always, present ourselves a living sacrifice unto the Lord. I will find tripping outside. Alright?
Go ahead, bro. Break it down.
Yeah, but yeah, so, yeah, because you don't know what can happen out here, alright?
That's it, bro.
We don't know what can happen out here. Anyone can come up here, you know, put a gun to our head or anything. But since we got the faith of the Almighty, shall we come up here and preach the word?
That's
right. We're making our bodies a living sacrifice to the Lord. We're basically offering ourselves up to the Lord. Verse 2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your form.
Break that down, bro. Not being conformed to this world.
Do not be stuck on this world. Do not turn over to God. Do not be an unrighteous angel that's trying to come to this world. Alright? Do not be too much in this world. Alright? And be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what it is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So yeah, so doing the perfect will of the Most High is, like I said, doing the word, alright? Preaching the word, not losing faith, knowing who we are, alright? Keep pushing, alright? No matter all the hardships that we're gonna go through, because we know we're gonna go through some rough times, alright? This is all the Lord. We always gotta remember, it's the Lord saying that He loves us, alright? He chastises us, alright? Verse 3, for I say through the grace given unto me to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more higher than he ought to think, but to think soberly according as the Most High hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. Alright, so do not think yourself so highly over other occupants, alright? Because in the kingdom of heaven, the roles are all going to change, alright? Everything's going to change, alright? So do not think so high. You're not like, oh, I'm way better than you. Oh, I'll get more piece of you. Oh, you suck. You're not going to make it to heaven. All right, I'm going to be straight up over you. No, that's not how it's going to work. All right, it's going to work through y'all by shit outside. Because what was the brother who had many works and then the Lord said will be last in the kingdom? Yeah, John the Baptist, all right? Yeah, he had many works, and then the Lord told him he's going to be last in the kingdom. So it's not, so really it's up to the Lord, all right? It's about your faith. The Lord's going to put about your faith, how strong you are, or how strong are you in this truth. All right, that's really all that matters. All right, verse 4. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office. So like both y'all. I form the head, arms, tail, I'll be legs.
That part of the video got cut out.
For real?
That was heavy.
So yeah, we all got different offices.
Bring it back up.
We will one day.
So we being many are one body in the Mashiach, and every one member one of another, having then gifts different according, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us. Whether prophesy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. Yeah, so we have many different gifts. All right, let's prophesy according to our faith. All right, that's what I said.
Your portion.
So your portion, yeah, because the Lord says it's long suffering in this truth. All right. So yeah, so we're all gonna have our own faith. Let every man work out their own salvation. We're fearing children. All right. So yeah, let us all work out our own faith and preach the way you preach. All right, preach the way, but make sure it's right according to the scriptures. Right?
That's right.
Like me, some days I forget to do a video a week. But like, yeah, because I take that time to study. Because some days I feel like that maybe I can't do a video this week because I need more understanding. All right, of this scripture. So like, some days I miss weeks and stuff. But I make sure I get back and do it. At least I do a video. At least I try to do one. All right. So that's why, because I'm starting to write down notes in my scriptures. All right. So that's all I'm doing is studying to show myself approved. That way I have enough knowledge to come out here and preach like whenever the Akim lets me actually break down scriptures. That way I know what to say.
Preach and do the spirit. And that's what being your portion is, though. Your portion is not going over what you are allowed to do. Not trying to do. You trying to be the apostles already, and you just still a teenager coming out in the scripture. You know what I'm saying? I won't say a babe because it's babes out there too. Yeah. But still, I consider a babe. I mean, even though we got scriptures understanding, but when it comes to the things of the Lord, when the Yahweh stuff, we all babes. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because His knowledge comes straight from Yahweh, and that knowledge is heavy. We don't have that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So we still the underlings. You know what I'm saying? But we still learning under our apostles, our elders. So we still listening. You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna go over our proportion, man. If the Lord gave you a portion, you can't take a piece of pie. Okay, here, you got a third of that portion. That piece, once you get done eating it, you like, I need a bigger piece. Right. Well, the Lord like, I got you. Right now, this is your piece. You can have another piece at that size, but your piece ain't gonna get no bigger than this little sliver until you know what I'm saying? Until you evolve, until you grow. But as you grow, you notice your piece of the pie, it starts getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? You learn that shit, like, I'm putting it down like, boom, boom, boom. Where I was getting just a little bitty sliver, now the Lord's starting to cut me off chunks. You know what I'm saying? Now, shit, I can take half a pie. Shit, I can eat the whole pie, bro. I can run a whole camp. You know what I'm saying? I can go 3, 4, 6, 7 hours if I need to. See what I'm saying? But that's the spirit. That's when it's growing, man. That's your growth, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's how the spirit is, man. So that's your portion. So whatever you're doing now, it's your portion. Be happy with it and keep pushing.
And just like the brother said, I got a precept to it. Just like the brother said, he said what? We are babes to it. Because it's not about your age, man. Yahweh was 13.
Right.
And he was telling the men that was in there, that might have been 40, 50 years old. But elders, and he had what?
And they was meaning elder in the sense of age.
A younger man coming in, speaking volumes of information.
Right.
But here's the point, like the brother was saying a few minutes ago. This is Ecclesiasticus Sirach, chapter 11. Wisdom lifts up the head of him that is of low degree. Woo. So, like you might be low, like the brother said, hey man, sometimes
we always low.
You low first.
That's it, you're gonna be low.
When you have that low degree, man, you might not have what you have, but hey, that's what comes to James 1 and 5, man. You ask that wisdom, you ask for that increase. I'm gonna continue and maketh him to sit among great men. Hey, that's what we say about Yahweh Shai. Wasn't he not 13? Hey, when he went in there and started teaching and preaching in the temple with the men, with greater men, he said what? Maketh him to sit among great men. And it says, commend not a man for his beauty. So don't look at his stature, man. Look at all of us. We short, man. Yeah. But if a man come in here, he's taller, man. Most people will look up like, man, he must be right. You see that? Hey, as it says right here, it says what?
Yeah, he must be leading. Whoever dressed the best, that must be the leader, man. Because in this society, it's always been taught what you see. It says, condemn not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance. So, you know, that's what we just said, man. It don't matter how you look or whatever, man. That's why the Most High said, don't worry about how your body looks.
I got a piece of it. This is first Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature.
Hey, that's the spirit. Hold on. That's the spirit. I was just thinking about Samuel, Saul, and David. I was just thinking about them because on that point, what the brother was saying, that was perfect. That was carnality, because they was looking at Saul, because Saul was the biggest among, and the Lord put Saul up there for a carnal king, because he was showing. I didn't mean to take over, but because he was showing through Saul that even through the carnality only can take you but so far. When you being a carnal man, you ain't going for so far. But when you a spiritual man, he showed David, and the worst that David did was nuts. Saul killed thousands on the carnal, but David killed tens of thousands. You know what I'm saying? You know, that just show you here you got a man of a high stature, tall, like the brother was saying. You look up, oh, he must be the leader of this. Oh, he must be the this. He must be the that. Oh, he's the shit. Oh, he's the. But then here the Lord took up David and brought him up and did his works beyond what Saul could ever do. You know? But go ahead,
1 Samuel 16:7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him, for the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart.
That's it. That's it. That's what examine at, you know. Most I looked on the inward part. You know, like I said, like with the other brothers, like these other brothers with like the priestly garments, you know, or like other camps. Hey, like Adam Abbey. Hey, that dude can remember scriptures like a hawk. Hey, that brother, you know, hey, he remembers a lot of, he can put some of the scriptures heavy, man. You know, he got a lot of scripture knowledge. But when it comes to certain things and purposes, he's ignorant to. You know, in order, that brother's out of order. But the fact that people look at him like, oh man, I like the way he breaks that down. You know, I like the way he does this and the third. You know, you got some brothers out just for the glamours and the glisten out of fame. Yep. You know, hey, but that's why you know you gotta look at it at the inward part. Yep. You know, I was just thinking, I was swearing in my heart.
John chapter 15, verse 3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you.
That's it. Go ahead. I'll be
God, as the branch cannot bear fruit of it itself abide in the vine, no more can ye except ye abide in me.
That's it. So you can't, that fruit can't grow unless you abide in Yahweh. You know? And what is Yahweh? Yahweh is for the truth. So that's why a lot of these guys, a lot of the congregations be taking it. Because why? You know, you got a lot of them do wickedness, right? And you got some niggas that follow ice mechanics and smoking cigarettes, bro. You know? Because why that shit ain't Yahweh shot, that shit is taken. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 5. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me, ye can do nothing.
So all y'all shot, we can't do anything. You know, that's why we're out here. It's still Yahweh shot. That's why we're able to prophesy and teach. It's still Yahweh shot, you know? Right?
Verse 6. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch, and is withered, and man gathereth them and cast them into the fire.
Hey, look at Israel tried to fire. You know? Look at them. You know? Hey, bro, they know where they be found. They start using Nazariah. Yeah, Nazariah. They start using the tribe sign, right? They said there's no more. There's no charity.
That dude from Detroit too.
Yeah. Hey, yeah.
What was his name? They called him Mac 10. I forget his name.
He was back in like what 2000,
He was early, man.
2008.
Yeah, he was early. Yeah.
Remember, we used to watch Detroit, man. Detroit camp. Well, you know, Detroit camp still out there, but they split up.
You know, yeah, something happened because they had went to, they was something with Saints or something. I don't know, some shit.
But yeah, he went on some other shit. He was leading. He was the head of the camp. Nice man. You like Mac 10, man.
Like I said, there's other brothers that so-called.
He got one. Nazariah, matter of fact, him and Nazariah was tight. Yeah, they used to do a blog together. Yeah, kind of see how the wicked spirits, hey, they connected to each other. I'll go ahead.
Yeah, but you see how, like I say, Israel is fighting every time. They're not out going to house about something.
Yeah,
that's why they work for vain, bro. You know, most I got rid of that because they wanting to bite me all the time. Hey, one of them dudes, I don't even forget one of their names. One of the dudes was on Instagram smoking a butt, and it said after he was FBW. Doing or something doing, you know, BIG, doing big something, doing big nigga shit, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So they fall out because they weren't abiding our shot. You know, and another thing too, it's like, bro, how can you come into the truth and go back into the world? That's crazy. Like, you know, what is there to do in the world? You better go do? You better go fuck some already touched females? But you better go do smoke some blunts? You was doing that 10 years ago, bro.
That's right. You go right back to it.
You know?
I always say like a dog returning to his own vomit.
Like, nigga, you know that shit is old.
That's that flesh, man. That's that pleasing that flesh.
Yeah. You was doing that little kid shit back in the world. You finna come into the truth, stop doing it, and take 15 steps back.
God.
The fuck? You know? Smoking weed again. You know, fucking all these untouched females. Trying to go get this bag, trying to go get this money, you know? Going back eating pork, nigga. How you go back eating pork? I can't even touch that shit. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Going back eating your mama's pork ribs and shit. You know? Going back eating them damn chitlins and hot dogs. Bro, I can't even eat pork. Bro, when you come to the truth, bro, I can't even talk about eating pork, bro. I can't even eat that shit.
You can't even think about it, man.
You know you can't.
You can't think about
Every
it.
time you look at it, like, man, that shit is nasty. Yo, I be seeing that shit at my job. I be like, man, this nigga's disgusting, bro.
Yep.
That shit's nasty as fuck.
Yep.
So you come into the truth, go back into the world, next thing eating bacon, shrimp, crab, lobster.
Hey, somebody got Proverbs 26.
Nigga, how the fuck you do that, man?
Proverbs 26 is like,
that shit is crazy. That's why, man, that's why we pick y'all busting on the sign that we stay right.
That's right.
Because, bro, you don't want to be that one dude that goes back into that old way of living. Nigga eating pork now, bro. What the fuck, man? It's Proverbs. That's a heavy ass demon, bro.
It's a heavy demon.
Proverbs 26 and 11. As a dog returns to his vomit, as a dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly.
Exactly. So that's like, bro, the shit, the bad shit you throw up, you put it back into your body again. Right back. Here it is. You got healed. You know what I'm saying? It's like you being healed. You packing it up, and you go back cut yourself again. And that same area, it got worse. Right. That wound is bigger now, and now you can't even pass that bitch a knife and beat up again. It's what it is going back into the world, man.
hey, when you look at it, when you just say a dog returning to his vomit,
Right.
it's like when you say you get passed up, but when the Lord empties your insides out of all that filth and pollution, right? It's in a pile, but your flesh said, I'm gonna save this shit for later, because I'm going back to it. So you scoop that shit up in the bag, tie it up, put it in the refrigerator, freeze it. When your ass fuck up and turn around, you come back over that bitch, you'll be got that shit back up, bro. But that's what a nigga do. That's what a nigga do. But that's what doing big nigga shit is. It's going back to your old ways, right? Going back to the old man, right? We got to get renewed every day. You know what I'm saying? You go back to the old man, you just going back to your own body. Bring that shit out, bro. Go ahead, bring that in. Proverbs 26 is like, my spirit started to get hot. Proverbs 26, bro. Bring that back up. You got me there?
This is Proverbs.
Sorry, bro.
This is Proverbs 26 and 11.
Go to
As a
13.
dog returns to his vomit, so a fool returns to his folly. Seeing thou a man wise in his own consent, there is more hope of a fool than of him.
Yeah. Hey, This more hope for Yso. Hey, yo, this more for the baby than that nigga.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the truth.
That nigga never came to the truth.
Exactly. This more hope for fucking for 6ix9ine, bro.
Yeah.
This more for 6ix9ine. And that nigga's through. Yeah. You know, for you to go ahead and do that, man. This more for all these celebrities. But this one man, I came into the truth, went back and said, put on this thing, big nigga shit, with tight pants. And two of this nigga already fat, as it is, right? Tight fat pants, white t-shirt, with a hat cocked to the side with a bun in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Posted up like that. With tattoo shit, nigga, you done, bro. You finished. You know, nigga, you through. You know, it's like, this shit kills me. How can you go back into the world, man? I don't know. That shit ain't nothing, bro. It's nothing in the fucking world to do.
It's like we always say, man, hey, it's your lot. Hey,
Yeah.
that's the same wicked nigga that he couldn't overcome adversity then. Now he got to do the same shit all over again, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying?
I can't imagine that
Hey,
shit.
and that's why it's always a
2 and 21.
it's like it's a blessing that the Most High have mercy on us.
I got peace out. I can't, bro. I can't even imagine that shit, man. Nigga, this nigga eating pork again, bro.
Yeah, that's horrible, man.
That shit kills me, bro.
This is 2 Peter 2 and 21. For it had been better for them not to have known the way of righteousness than after they have known it, to turn from the holy commandment delivered unto them.
Hey, man, look, this is both sides. He gave this shit to you, man. It was a gift, you know. And this thing, see, at the minute, he used the gift and said, man, fuck it, I don't want no more.
Yeah.
Went back to the old bullshit, man. You know, here it is, you say, you heard your ear turn you the way you walking in. You started walking that way, and you looked up, it got dark. You turned right back over this underworld, man. Went back to the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You know?
Cause that's all he knows, man. You know, it's kind of like when you come, you know, when someone come out of jail, man. You know, until he's fully trained again, he gonna go back to doing the same folly he did before, because that's all he knows. You know what I'm saying? That's all he knows. The same thing coming to the truth. Hey, you gonna go back and forth. You know, when you first come in the truth, cause you don't even know. The only thing you know is Christianity, man. So it's not until you eat this roll and read this, you know, this living water until you start straying away. But you know, sometimes, you know, Satan might put a bug in your ear. Well, hey man, you didn't read this or you didn't read that, man, and throw you off. Then you start going back into other philosophy. Now you lost.
That's just crazy. I keep on referring to this point, bro. Like, how the fuck you go back into the world?
God.
That shit, you know, that shit really bugs me. Dudes coming to the truth, and they taste things of Yahweh Shine, and then here it is, you 3, 5, 6 months later, you up at clubs, popping bottles. Niggas you was cussing out on the street.
Now you hanging back.
Now you back with them niggas. Hey, you called your old friends again. Hey, nigga, I'm back.
Return to that old
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Here it is. You left them niggas, right? They was wicked as hell. They weren't right. You know what I'm saying? They would do all types of wickedness. You know, you stop fucking, they start calling you and shit. You get a call. Hey, man, that's a nigga Tabah. Hey, man, hey, Tabah, I thought you was that Israelite nigga. Tell you peace in that word. Oh, nah, nigga, I ain't do that shit no more. Oh, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? What's up with you niggas? I mean, no, we you know, do it same old, same old.
I got precept. I'll go there. 12:16 like it says, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that heareth unto counsel is wise. You know what he said? That's what he said, man.
This is Proverbs 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom
Hey,
and
them niggas
instruction.
don't fear the Lord no more.
Huh.
Hey, they lack the fear of Yahweh Shine. And they know the scriptures. They know what the Lord will do to you. They see this shit happen to people daily. But they don't fear the Lord. Go ahead. Finish up.
My son, hear the...
Go back.
This is Proverbs 1, verse 7. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge,
So them niggas lack knowledge. Go ahead.
but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
That's it.
Yeah, you know, they despise that counsel of the Most High. You know?
Well, this is why you brought that up. Go ahead, now go there. I eat from the counsel of the Lord. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 1 verse 5. A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel.
That's it. You just said it, huh?
Attain unto wise counsel. That's
Just
it.
said it.
You know, and that's the counsel of the Most High, the men of the word.
Come on.
You know, and you decided to not do that. You know, like I said, back to this nigga, you going back calling your old friends.
Right.
Yeah, and we doing the same old shit we were doing 44 years ago, bro.
Yep.
Niggas just unpackage that old piece of
I mean,
hot
come
dog,
on, bro.
that old pork, all that old
I
shrimp.
mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
You know, that shit is played out.
So you might as well just go eat a bucket of shrimp, crawfish, crab legs.
Might as well
Because
now,
you just done ate it all back up again, but you ate your own vomit up. That's what you did. The Lord said, basically, you went right back to the crawfish. You went right. You saved that bag for a later date because you knew you was going back. You just didn't know when. You didn't know how long it was going to take you to get there. But your ass was going back, so you saved that old filth up, and you went right back and jumped right back head first into it. And swallowed that shit right back down. You know? So that's, hey man, that's why the Lord said, what is it? How'd it go? You get 7 times 7 demons on you. When you go back into your shit,
Worse, man.
you get even worse.
You know, this nigga, niggas like that, like the one dude that came out to be a fake.
Yo,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Hey man, that shit, yo,
Right.
man.
Still busting
I mean, man, bro. You know,
busting ass.
this is why this shit is scary.
It's true. Hey, man.
And it's the Most High just, showing his power, bro.
Right.
Like, man, you don't want to beat them. You don't want to beat them niggas, bro. So them niggas got nothing but death coming to their ass, bro.
But you look at this shit. Look what this shit leads to. Look at the people over there laid out. This is what all that shit living in the world gets you, man. Nothing. It's vanity, man.
I mean, like I said, we seen Jake last week.
Yeah.
What were they doing? They weren't doing shit. They were arguing with each other,
Oh,
going
yeah.
back, walking up and down the
To and
fucking
fro.
street, not knowing what the hell to do.
To and fro.
You know, niggas literally come
Aimless.
up here and walk around for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
No walk.
No aim in life.
So you want to do that? You want to do that? You want to be that same nigga having no purpose in life? Like, we found out. I know my purpose is to preach the word and be a prophet to y'all, but you know, shot. That's why we good.
Yep.
But now, as you go back into the world, nigga, you ain't your purpose. You ain't got no
What
purpose.
is it? Right. What is it? Go get a bag, you big nigga shit.
Then you go back in that corner and be like, damn, what I need to do? You was already where you was supposed to be.
Right. Be like that nigga, man.
Yeah, walk around. Shoes all up and talking and shit. Not knowing what the hell to go to and from. Here's you asking what to say, bro. It might not have been the best. The water might cut off a little bit here and there. You might have some fucking leaks, some patches. Hey, it's alright, man. Hey, fix it. This nigga said fuck it, left and went back to that other shit, man. Because it looked better. But once you got the money no more to keep it going, it's gonna be split out, man.
This Ephesians 4:22, that ye put off concerning the former conversation, the old man which is corrupted according to the deceitful lust.
You put up that old conversation, man. Hey, when Jake link up with niggas, when Jake link up with his homeboys in the world, hey man, they talking about either having sex with some hoe, right? Or they talking about hitting this blunt or some stupid shit, man. And a lot of times these niggas be getting gay.
Yep.
These niggas be talking gay and shit, man. Yep. At high school, you be in the locker room, niggas be talking gay as fuck. So what really is there to do in the world, man? Have a faggot ass conversation with a Jake. That's what Jake do nowadays. They be talking to each other, they be saying some gay ass shit out their mouth, man. And I heard it. All of us heard it before. Being in the locker room, niggas talking gay. You know what I'm saying?
Or doing gay shit.
Yeah, doing gay shit.
So, you going to look at another man in the shower. What's the purpose?
Hey, what else?
You go into the locker room and Jake be in there wrestling naked, man.
Yeah, man.
Man, what you doing?
Yeah, man. Like I said, like a little, hey man, niggas be in the locker room, teach each other and shit, man. Literally. Hey, so you gonna go back to that shit in the world, man. That shit is played the fuck.
That shit is dead. That's crazy. Look like this shit is dead. The spirit don't even feel right.
Bro, come on, man. I don't know. This shit's weird, bro. That's some profane ass shit. Because like I said, that's why I said, and just today, all you can do is talk about some hoes, talk gay to each other, you know what I'm saying? Or go play fucking Xbox or something. And go out to clubs and shit with the same niggas you've been covering with since you were fucking 18 years old, man. You know? Do some stupid shit. Try to go fuck with people. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to fucking do with this place.
Eat that to 27.
Verse 23, Ephesians 4:23, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind.
Yeah, be renewed in the spirit of your mind. You gotta be reborn again. Go ahead.
And that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness.
They put on that new man, the Most High created in righteousness. That new man. That's who we are. We're new. We're not the same old people that we was in the world. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we don't attract the same women we did in the world. Because a lot of these hoes can't deal with us, man. We different, bro. You know, you might have a chick. Hey, you like I said, I got on the phone with this one chick the other night. She was just complete thought. She was like on the phone. We probably was in a conversation. She said, "Yeah, you better come on my food for the fun." She told me, she told me, hey, bro. She told me everything she did. She said she had trans on her, threesomes, all that shit, right? And then on top of that, she let niggas spit in her mouth. So this is shit that people do in the world, right? And I'm sitting here, a nigga in the world that got turned on by that shit, baby. I'm coming right now. Yo, I got the phone with that chick. I was vexed, man. I couldn't even finish my fucking TV show. That shit vexed me. I didn't go to sleep. I was the man the most got to sleep and shit, man. That shit was vexing as hell to hear that, man. But a nigga in the world would have jumped on that ASAP. But you would have tripped with the most high. You ain't trying to fuck that bitch, man. You ain't trying to go leak with that hoe. Because you know that bitch, shit. You might get an STD and disease. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, come on, man. This part of the Lord tells us, bro, you gotta be renewed in this thing, bro. You cannot go back to the shit of the world. You cannot, man. You can't do that, man. This shit crazy, bro.
Well, go ahead, hurry up.
Ephesians 4:24, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness.
It said you put on the new man, the Most High put in righteousness and true holiness. So by you be the man of the Lord, you ain't finna go beat it with that chick. You like, no, you finna block that bitch number and everything. You know what I'm saying? But if you got a nigga in the world, she have an infant nigga right now. You got the weed. You know, hey, she come and breathing weed and shit. You know what I'm saying? You now you're been smoking and you fucking, and that's it. That's what's in the world. Wickedness, bro. Wickedness. That's all that's in the world is fucking wickedness, man. So how do you go back to that wicked shit, bro? You ain't up with nothing but stinking ass females, man.
No, you move on.
Go ahead.
You, come on. You, go. You, right. Hey.
Wherefore, putting away lying speaks every man truth with his neighbor, for we are members one of another. Be ye angry and sin not.
Yeah, be ye angry and sin not. Hey man, you don't know hot.
But you ain't sinning. You talking truth.
Yeah, because when you think about it,
shit.
You go back into the world, bro. You fucking do, man. You're an idiot. You know, I mean, really, what is it to do? You know, I keep on saying the same shit, but it is what it is. Because what is it to fucking do?
That's it.
Like, really, bro. You know? But this is why we gotta preach out, but you know, so that we stay strong to the end. Because we don't, like I said, we want to get that everlasting life. Hey, this you do with everlasting life for fucking a couple of years, man. And America's about to be destroyed. We're at 2020, going into 2021. Shit is going down. Shit is getting lit out here for prophecy. And you go back into the old shit you were doing when you were 4 years ago, man. Come on, man. You gotta be better than that. You gotta let that shit go. That shit was done when you came into your bus and y'all was shot. When you were seeing the names of the Lord. When you started praying the names of y'all bus and y'all was shot, that shit was dead. Hey, what do you go back calling on Jesus? I mean, shit, what do you do? When you go back into the world, you go back calling Jesus, man? You going back playing the super white man now? I mean, what the fuck do you do? Like, what do you go back to Christianity? You say that you left?
You're not a fucking Christian again? Oh, what do you be, an atheist? Hey, a lot of these niggas end up being atheists. They end up not believing in the Most High at all. So that's why you're gonna get fucked up. You go back to talking about your Al-Bashir outside. Now you back saying Jesus Christ? Are you out of your fucking mind, man? You gotta be on drugs, bro. You better go back saying Jesus Christ? The super white man? You back praising him now?
Huh?
Oh shit, man. Yo, you might, the Most High don't like your ass. Hey man, the Most High don't. Hey, for somebody to come into the truth and leave, the Most High does not like you at all, bro. You get some shit, man. Go ahead.
Let not the sun go down upon your wrath, neither give place to the devil. Let him that stole steal no more, but rather let him labor, working with his hands the things which is good, that he may have to give.
So him that still let him steal no more, man. And you got niggas that came down with, you know, go back to that bullshit, back stealing shit again. Do whatever shit they were doing back in the world. Let him steal no more. So now let him use his hands for good, for the truth of the Lord.
Huh?
Go ahead.
The things which is good, that he may have to give to him that needeth. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the heart, unto the hearers.
That's it. Edify, edification. Bring forth out the truth, man. You know, do lessons about experience, about, you know, telling other younger brothers things that you went through and things and different feelings that's gonna go through the truth. And that sometimes you don't feel forsaken by the Most High. Hey, sometimes you're gonna feel like you can't even pray in the name of the Lord. They don't know you pray in the name of the Lord, man. Even though your mind's telling you, man, don't pray in the name of the Lord. You feel like I'm not righteous enough. But you better pray in the name of outside, bro. That's redeeming. We all got that in our mind before, man. There been times I feel like, man, my word didn't even say the name of the Lord. I still do it. I know that's Satan. Oh, no, man, don't pray at night. Let's go to sleep.
We go back to what you said about the Sabbath, man. You being over the righteous, you like the demons be on you, like, hey, man, you should take all work, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll have that demon on you, like, man, you know, but what do I do? You know, you got to be in the spirit.
That's it. You got to be able to discern, man, when it's spiritual and when it's fucking carnal. When it just doesn't add up. You know? Yeah, hell yeah, man. You know, you get thoughts sometimes about leaving the truth. And everybody been through it, man. Everybody was at some point in time thinking like, man, I don't think this is right. Man, I don't know, man. I don't think I can do that. Everybody, man. Everybody. Even today's thing this day, you see their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And you be sitting there playing a game or something, shit pop in your mind about leaving the truth. Like, what the fuck? You gotta go pray to the Lord.
You got to pray to him, man.
That's a fucking demon, man.
Take that away, man.
But niggas, the demons, like the ones, the niggas that are weak, they feed into that shit. You feed into your mind, you're like, oh man, damn, really. And then they start thinking about, damn, man. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm right. You know, I ain't doing this shit no more, man. I ain't going out to camp no more. That's crazy, bro. I can't even go, like, missing a weekend camp will feel fucked up, man. It wouldn't even.
That's why when you go back and read Hebrews 12:1, it says, let not your sins weigh you down.
Yeah. Yeah, because they can. You know, you be like, damn, man, bro, I was so simple. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to even do this no more. That's Satan, bro. That's how you know you gotta deny Satan, man. You gotta deny Satan as soon as he creeps into the mind. That's why the Most High says the mind is the most wickedest thing that is created. Because we get all types of different thoughts and negative things in our mind. That's why we gotta deny that shit, right? That's denying yourself, denying your mind. You know?
Honky tonks and stuff like that.
And grieve not the Holy Spirit of the Most High, whereby ye are sealed unto the day of redemption.
Exactly. Don't grieve your spirit. Don't grieve it. Don't make it hard, bro. Don't do shit that's contrary to things that you know you're supposed to do. Because you'll be grieved, man. You know? You'll regret it. Like I said, speaking on my situation, if I was with the league with that chick, I'd regret that shit, man. I'd regret that shit. I already know how I would have. I'd be like, you gonna regret that shit, man.
And it's like, that's like Jacob said, he was like, hey man, when you start spitting spirits into a wicked spirit, man, hey, this spirit start jumping on you.
You know?
And you gonna start believing what that chick talking about.
Exactly.
Come at the camp bugged out.
Y'all know the people. Man, I'm gonna go to camp, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no way I'm finna say spill my speed and I'm finna go to camp. You gotta be fucked up.
That's
the
right.
same Texas. He tries.
Yeah, he tried to, man.
You know what I'm saying? He might not even have no ass in the ball. You know? Hey, look, hey, let's see. Man, fuck you, bro.
God.
I know what he's saying coming. You know? You gotta know, man. You gotta know when the devil's coming to fuck with you. And the devil's gonna all constantly try you in this thing.
Hey, I got to do something. This is Jeremiah 17:9.
Bring it out.
The heart is deceitful above all things
Yeah, the heart goes back to where it's mind, man. The mind is a secret of all things, man.
and desperately wicked.
And desperately wicked. Your mind is wicked as hell, bro. You think some shit that you're not even supposed to be thinking, but it pops into your mind for whatever goddamn reason. That's the thing.
Who can know it?
Who can know it? Like, you know, because your mind's always constantly thinking. You can never get like, you never know what the next thought you're going to think. It always is. You know what I'm saying? You can never, your mind is always constantly tripping and thinking of different shit. Why you not even thinking? Your mind is thinking. And you sitting there thinking, you sitting at the ceiling, you about to read the scripture. Oh, no, don't pray. Y'all, but that ain't true. What the fuck? You know?
Hey, your mind's at what if?
Yeah, man. It's constantly, it's wicked as hell. That's why the scripture say you have to deny yourself. You have to be able to deny your own mental, your mind. Because your mind is the problem. Your mind holds you back. You know what I'm saying? Your mind holds you back from reading. Because you have mind, you know, you might be sitting there, oh man, nah, I'll read tomorrow. You know, I'll do that lesson tomorrow. It happens all the time. Nah, I'll read tomorrow, man. You know, let me go play the game. You know what I'm saying? You know, let me go call this chick. No, yeah, I'll read today. I'll read like, once I get done with this game, I know I'm gonna.
I'll read about that time.
Yeah, here you look, it's nighttime. You didn't read. You know what I'm saying? That's the mind. That's why you have to fight it. Yeah, it's what it says, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, I ain't gonna do that video. Just go do that video, man. Hey, read it. You know? That's why people say don't put off day to day. Right?
Yeah, what's that? What's that saying? Don't put off today what you can. Don't put off what you can do today for tomorrow. So it's a little saying like that. Yeah.
But that's how it always is, you know. When you're doing anything that's pleasing the flesh, we keep on going back to pleasing the flesh. Anything that's pleasing the flesh, you want to continue to do it. You want to continue to please that flesh, man. Whether it's eating a bowl of ice cream, whether it's watching a movie, you know, whether it's playing a game. Hey, you know how consuming a game will be. You can play a game of basketball, it'll be 6 minutes apiece, a quarter. Next thing you know, it's an hour and a half. So you know, hey, when brothers you know, get out here in that flesh and pleasing that flesh, that's what happens, man. You got something on? Yeah. Let's go.
Ephesians 4:30. And grieve not the Holy Spirit of the Most High, whereby ye are sealed in the day of redemption. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speakings be put away from you with all malice.
Well, I'll go back out to 21 and say that what? No, that's 21. That all
Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speakings be put away from you with all malice.
Yeah, so you should be keeping all that stuff away from your mind. Just like we said a few minutes ago, hey, whatever you watching, man, it's imagery. Every time you look at something, it's an image. That's why Esau put up signs big as a damn house, man. Hey, what it was when you see a kid go by a McDonald's sign, man? They point. They already know what it is because it's that imagery, man. They know what they do. They know if they go to McDonald's, they're gonna be able to go get what? Some food and a toy, man. So you gotta be careful of what you put in your mind. And it's truth, man. Because hey, once one day go, another day go, and another day go, you got 3 days of thinking of wickedness, man. Then you're gonna try to go into lightness the day before camp. Hey man, you're gonna be thinking about those things at camp. Yeah. You're gonna be having a wicked ass mind at camp. So we always gotta constantly, you know, be in a state
of Yahweh Shemel Shai is the best of our ability, man. Just like it's always, it's always a balance for everything. We always have a balance, man.
This is Galatians 5 and 16. This I say that walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Yeah, walk in the spirit, So you should not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Because the flesh comes from the mind. And the mind, bro, our mind, that's what we have to be changed. Our minds are really fucked up, man. Because like I said, like going back to what I'm saying, certain temptations are going to come. And like I said, back to the first thing with the chick, hey, man, I got camp. You know what I'm saying? I can't be dealing with no woman right now. I gotta go to camp, man. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way in hell, man. I gotta, I ain't about to ejaculate in this bitch. I gotta go do the work of the Most High, bro.
Like back in the day where they say, hey, a man didn't have sex 3 days before war.
Exactly.
Hey, we go to war.
Exactly.
This is war, man.
Exactly.
Like the brother used to say all the time, man, we standing on concrete for 2 and 3 hours, man. We got wicked demons come by us. We got Edomites looking at us sideways, man. You at war, man. Inside the enemy line.
The flesh is like, we should go see what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's the flesh. The flesh is like, yeah, man, go ahead, bro. It ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? But the spirit's like, nah, man, you ain't got camp, bro. What the fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out there and preach the word. You gotta have your mind focused on how about Shemel Shai. You end up with some damn whore. You know what I'm saying? You're wasting your energy on that bitch. We gotta use that same energy for the Lord, man. That's the spirit. Now that's how you follow the spirit. The spirit's telling you to do one thing. The flesh telling you the other. You gotta follow the spirit, man.
And also when you think about day-to-day life, there's a show. It was before When They See Us. The dude was up in there with his girl. And then then someone knocked, and his friend knocked on the door and said, come on, yo, let's go. It was a big rider or something like that. They was doing something. And then the girl kept telling him to stay, but his friend kept telling him to come. That's his flesh. And guess his spirit. And the spirit can tell him. And then the woman kept saying, no, stay. And then eventually he went with his friend. And they say, no, the cops come and bring him down to this dude over here at the jail thing, man. All right, so that's why you gotta work. That's why you gotta think. You gotta think wisely. All right, that's why you use wisdom. Because if that dude was using wisdom, he would have known if it's a whole bunch of so-called black people going to one place, a damn Edomite, you think one of these damn Edomites will not call the cops?
That's right.
All right, so see, that's why you gotta think. So that's why. So when he went over there, and I know he regretted that shit. So when he went over there, boom, boom, boom. Next thing you know, they got upended by the police. So if he would have just stood over there, he would have went day-to-day life, yada, yada, yada. If he would have just stayed with his girl, day-to-day life, went home, yada, yada, wouldn't have to worry about that bullshit. But now look at him, want to be a fool. That's why the Lord said, we are all carried away into these dumb idols.
Right? And fall out more to do things. Because if the majority is doing something, man, don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't go.
Don't go.
Stay where you at. And it's why too, a lot of things too, like, hey, man, drinking the world. You gonna go call your homeboys because niggas get you in trouble. Another thing too, niggas get you in trouble. The woman, she gonna get you in trouble. She ain't looking to go do some bullshit. But when you got friends in the world, then that's not sure they call you. It's like, y'all gonna do some bullshit. You already know it.
This is 1 John 4 verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits. Whether they are of the Most High.
Exactly. Believe not every spirit, man. You can't believe everybody. You can't believe what everybody's saying. Someone's lying, man. You can't have 15 different truths. There's only one truth. Somebody's lying somewhere.
Sayings and miss everything.
It's that's it. Sayings and miss everything. You can't believe everybody, man. You can't go and follow everybody. Everybody's not meant to lead. You gotta know the difference between a follower and a leader.
That's right.
Like, nah, man, this nigga's a follower. I'm not gonna follow this fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? This dude, this chick, what the hell? I'm not gonna go with her. Right. I don't know what the hell she got going on, man.
Y'all brothers gotta step back.
She could have been in a relationship with somebody, and they just happened to break up. They didn't happen to get out in an argument. She got mad. I'm gonna go fuck somebody else. You look up, and that nigga come back, you done commit adultery because why you didn't know. Now she got you sitting going off because why you didn't use the wisdom. You ain't tired of spirit. I mean, this shit don't seem right, man. Bitch, you too ugly for me. You know what I'm saying? You doing too much. You trying too hard. somewhere, something you, man, what's up, man? With your man cheat on you or something? You know what I'm saying? Something ain't right. Yeah, you know? That's how you have to be able to measure things. With wisdom. Knowing how to govern yourself. Knowing when to get in a situation and when to stay away from it. So you can stay right in your house by sitting outside. One thing can really throw you off.
You really know you're wrong.
Yeah.
And you really know
You know you're wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? You know not to call your old homeboys. You see your old homeboys in the world? You know, hey man, let's go right out. Them niggas in there, smoking weed and shit. Oh man, fuck. You know, you had a bad weed problem. That one time you hit that blunt, you look back, you never look back. Now you all up in city. Cause why? You went to the wrong way, bro. You gotta stay away from them niggas. They not right. You don't have to go fuck with a chick in the world. You don't have to go be a muscle or go to clubs and shit. Within that, it's nothing but wickedness. You're gonna get grabbed into some bullshit somehow, some way. You know?
And it also shows when you're wrong too. Cause say someone comes up and been taking pills and they're gonna call their mama. They're gonna call their mama, I've been taking these pills, I've been taking this. Cause you know that you're wrong. Alright? Cause otherwise, why the hell would you call your mama in the first place if you think that you're not wrong? Cause you know dang well your mom will be like, oh, you doing wrong stuff. And then you over here wanna stand bold and wanna defend what you say. Why don't you just shut the fuck up and be like, oh yeah, I'm doing wrong, I'm gonna put this away. No, because your ass is too far in sin. Alright? Your ass is doing so much wicked shit. Alright, how the hell you go from smoking to fucking tobacco? Alright, and that shit's even worse, and then you do it there, and then you're taking pills. Alright, and on top of that, you taking pills to kill your own life. You know that you're dying. Alright? Say you were smoking, right, and then your ass got thrown in jail. Your ass was scared all up in jail and shit, and asked your damn parents to bail you out. Because you know your ass was wrong again. Because the Lord put fear. The Lord really sits out your hand and put fear in your damn heart. And then through the Lord we persuade men. Alright? The Lord put fear in your damn heart. Come out here, I don't want to go back to jail. Right? But you come out of jail, right? And do the same fucking shit. But do it even worse. What kind of sense that make, bro? You're through, man. Only way for you to be purified is by fire. Wicked ass shit, bro.
That's so fucking stupid.
I got a precept. Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High and is occupied in the meditation thereof will seek out the wisdom of all ancient and occupied in prophecy.
That's it. You gotta be occupied in prophecy. You gotta be occupied with the Lord. You gotta keep your mind on your house by sitting outside. You know, constantly. You gotta meditate on it. Because if you don't meditate on the Lord, somewhere you're gonna get thrown off, man. And sometimes you'll get thrown off, but it's not gonna be as a big ass distinct of doing some wickedness. You know, you might play the game or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You might, it's basically gonna happen. That's okay, that's normal shit. But you might get a thought, but you acting that thought out, that's that shit, man. The thought, what's that scripture? It says when a man, his sin is not when he thinks it, but when it comes out. I forgot what it said. It's sin is inwardly, not outwardly. Go ahead.
Verse 2, he will keep the saying of the renowned men, and where a subtle parable, or he will be there also. The point is in verse 3. He will seek out the secrets of graven sentences and be covenant in dark parables. He will serve amongst great men and appear before princesses. He will travel through strange countries, and he will try, for he had tried the good and evil among men.
So you already know what's right and what's wrong. You know the difference between right and wrong. So by you knowing that, there's no more, you have no more hope for the sin, right? Willful sinning is not justified by the Lord. If you know some shit is wrong, bro, you know shit is wrong, man. You know you're not supposed to do it, then do it. But why is that? Get that flesh, man.
Ephesians 6 and 10. Finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
You gotta be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. You gotta be able to stand against the wiles of the deceivers. It's a lot to be deceived, you know? No. I was trying to think. I was trying to think. No, I'm saying English, but not. I don't know. It's so funny.
Like what a man thinks. I think he spit it out. I read it. I heard it. I can't think of it. That's why I like. Ecclesiastes chapter 39, verse 5. He will give his heart to resort early to the Lord Yahweh and made him, and will pray before the Most High, and will open his mouth in prayer and make supplication for his sins.
That he will make present Most High, especially the sins of things you messed up. That's what we do. You know, we got to place the Most High. You know?
God. When the great Lord will, he shall be filled with the spirit of understanding. He shall pour out wise sentences and give thanks unto the Lord Yahweh in his prayer.
That's it. We start praying wise sentences in scripture, man. You know, we're saying wise things. Instruction. Wisdom on the what? On the words of Heavenly Father. On how to stay right in the truth. How to keep yourself good. How to keep your slate clean. As clean as possible. When the Yahweh comes back, we don't want to have no guile in our mouth, man. We don't want to be found unjust.
He shall direct his counsel and knowledge, in his secrets shall he meditate. He shall shew forth that which he hath learned, and shall glory in the law of the covenant of the Lord Yahweh. Many shall commend his understanding, and so long as the world endureth, it shall not be blotted out. His memorial shall not depart away, and his name shall live from generation to generation.
It is live forth from generation to generation. All right. So that's what we're hoping for. The everlasting life. You know, that's what we're staying fast in this truth. Go ahead, y'all.
This is Matthew 23, verse 28. Even so, he also outwardly appeared righteous unto men, but within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity.
That's it.
Even so, he also outwardly appeared righteous unto men.
So outwardly you appear righteous unto men. Right? Outwardly you seem to be righteous. Like, you know, that's it. Like I said, brothers like a hella videos. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you guys seem to be righteous unto men. Go ahead.
But within ye are full of hypocrisy and iniquity.
That's it. But within you you're full of hypocrisy and iniquity. That's why everything you do is if you seem to men. You know? Oh, yeah, I got this big congregation. You know what I'm saying? I got the garments. I got the big fancy Passovers. You know what I'm saying? I got the big fancy weddings. You know? That's bullshit, man. You know, because you look righteous don't mean you're righteous, bro. It's because you gotta put a certain, like I said, on the internet, you look clean. But when them cameras cut off, bro, who are you?
Who are you?
And that's the truth. Hey, brothers come to camp, come, you know, with the garments and things like that, all peace and love, I see y'all shine. But when we're not around, what are other brothers doing? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to tell everybody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't y'all busting y'all a shot. I pray that brothers doing right. I want brothers to do right, man. But you gotta do right. You gotta make sure you do right in your house by seeing y'all a shot.
Sooner or later you're gonna see it in their walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see it in their walk when brothers come to camp. If they've been smoking, they've been drinking. You know what I'm saying? They be doing some old wicked shit. You're gonna start to see it in their walk, man. You be like, hey man, hey, you know, hey man, that brother right there, I don't know, man. You might want to check on that brother. Why? Because his walk he'll start stumbling, man. He'll start saying things that's out of the way. He's not saying things as part of the living water, man.
And that's the whole thing about this. So you gotta be able to discern those things. You know? Yeah.
Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, because ye build the tombs of the prophets and garnish the sepulchres of the righteous.
That's it. You won't see scribes and Pharisees. Because, hey man, tell me I was shy. Hey man, those scribes and Pharisees, they was wicked as hell. They was talking about the law. When they were transgressing the law, man. They were breaking the law. You know? You know they know all the scriptures. All the breakdowns.
Fucking each other's wives.
Yeah.
Who they was supposed to.
Yeah, even in certain church, that's why Paul said in 1 Corinthians 7, we'll try to church. But they was doing it. They was performing it. Yeah, they was performing. That's why every man have his own woman, every own wife.
That's why there's been adultery in that motherfucker.
They were doing that shit, man. So that's why I say, outwardly you look to be righteous. You know, that's the camera. You know, the camera will make you look like a certain way. I mean, that brother doing right. When them cameras cut off, man, that brother's wicked as hell, man. That brother do none of the things what he's saying. That makes him a hypocrite and unrighteous. You know?
And say, if we have been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Wherefore ye be witnesses unto.
Look at the prophet. With the temple is fake. Get that. Hey, cause oh shit, this go the spirit. There's a video I seen on Instagram, right? It was like this Edomite. He like some he said he said if Biden gets in, you best believe we ready. Yeah. Hey, Esau ready, huh? Esau ready to fuck Jacob. See, and this spirit, spirit we jump around and things like that. The spirit hot heavy today.
That's beautiful though. Yeah. Because I saw that earlier. We didn't have a chance to get that, man. Yeah. They probably gonna ride around down earlier. Yeah, they probably gonna ride around again.
Yeah, amen.
Because they see the men of the Lord.
Yeah, these spirits heavy. Hey, because that racial attention is very heavy. Yep. And it might sit on a thing. He said, us white proud boys, we got guns and we ready. Yep. So even if Trump loses, hey, they gonna start killing Jake, man. Huh. And Jake don't understand that's what white man is your enemy, bro. Yep. These niggas is ready to ride on you.
Matter of fact, it was I think the Proud Boys they hit somebody in the jaw, man. Some Jake was up there trying, talk that Black Lives Matter shit, and then one of them Proud Boys, Edomite, hit him in the jaw, man, knocked his tooth out.
Esau wanna fuck you niggas up.
Come on.
But see, Jake ain't ready. You niggas too busy out there partying and bullshit, getting high, man. Hey, let Biden win. Niggas gonna get killed. Esau come with the trucks, with the pickup trucks, AK-47s, M4s, and rolling on you niggas in the hood.
That's how they came back to slavery. Yep. And they came the same way back to slavery when they came get us. They always came in the pickup trucks. You see it on all the slave fucking
pickup truck. Yeah, I see.
They see it. They come in they fucking pickup truck. Yahoo!
They bust it.
And they always shoot.
They gonna bust
make a lot of noise.
Man.
What Esau always making noise.
That's it.
Right? That's how he comes.
And Jake gonna be scared like a little bitch.
And you still see him in this modern day the same shit. You don't change.
Hey, because Jake ain't ready. You see Jake looking for a nigga to run up on him.
Yeah.
In the hood. Right. But when you see Esau, Jake gonna be like, whoa, what? You nigga gonna be out there busting, laying niggas out.
Yep.
Jake gonna be like, oh shit.
Was cool.
Yeah.
I thought it was bad if I ain't say nothing to y'all won't say nothing to y'all.
They gonna warn you niggas, man.
We just wanted to keep y'all sometime.
Yeah, hey,
y'all sleep.
Hey man, these Edomites, these crackers out here, they ready to go rock on Jake.
Yep.
They in their mind like, man, I wanna kill these niggas, man.
Yep.
them Trump boys, you think they don't want to roll you niggas?
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Being taking out on welfare, they mad. They can get their welfare check.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Bitch living up in what's that apartment called Section 8. They mad about that shit, man. They want to get those tight. Yso want to get everything.
Yep.
But they get it though. A lot of them people get it. A lot of them motherfuckers be getting that shit. They just don't want check to happen.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, cause when what was that, the Great Depression? That hit, it was at the 30s.
Yep.
Hey, they a lot of the Social Security, they was like, fuck that. The niggas get it too.
Yeah.
They was like, well, we don't want certain things.
Right.
Because we had to give it, because they was like, well, you know when we give it to y'all, and that was the part of the government holding that shit back, was like they knew they people hate us so much. So they was like, if we gotta give it to y'all, you know we gotta give it to them too.
Yep.
And that's when a lot of shit got rolled back.
And that's why they started handing out houses and land.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They had the houses and land. Hey, the reason why they don't want,
They don't want you to have
Trump is their last. That's
hope.
That's their hope, man. Just like
their
Yahweh
last
Shai is our hope. Hey, Trump, their hope.
Oh
Man.
no, what's it? The Great White Hope.
The Great White Hope.
It
Yeah.
ain't even white, it's red.
It's red.
Great Red Hope.
God.
As soon as Trump don't win, man, they gonna be rioting.
They're gonna be riding, man.
Really gonna riot.
Yeah, because they know, hey, if Biden get in, he gonna follow the same thing Obama did, man. You know? Hey, so Drake always doing something.
Always gotta be extra.
Trump is their last hope, man. He's Caesar, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we hoping how about Chanel Shah crack these skies, man. The more we see these chariots, man, the more hype we get, man. The more we see war, my brother love to put videos of on war, man. Every time they make a move, hey man, we applauding, jumping in the house, man. Because we want that to jump off, man. Because we already know what is that to come, man. Jeremiah 30:7, man. You know, hey, Jacob struggled.
That's it. Hey, man, like I said, man, Yso gonna fuck Jake up. That's something that Jake don't understand. Because these Edomites, these rednecks, they are professional shooters. They shoot to fucking kill, man. Jake shoot to go blow out the windows or might, you know, hit you in the leg or something. These niggas got the they don't go with the technical sight on it. They spend money on this shit, man. Yso is some white man is raised for war, man. This nigga is built. He's built to go to war. He's built to shoot. He's built for that shit, man. Who made the guy that's gonna go to kill fucking Gad? Yso did, man. Who came and bombed Tulsa, Oklahoma? Yso did. With fucking jets, with guns.
And they was driving them sheriff farmer planes.
Yeah.
What you call it? You talking about the crop planes, something like that. They just dropping the bombs.
They dropping fucking grenades and bombs, bro.
You think they dropping what you said, pesticide?
Yeah.
They was dropping that bombs out there.
This motherfucker is a weapon for destruction, bro. This is why that's why he's a what? He's a what? Person of death. He's the man of death. Jake up here, holding hands with this nigga, going to the same military with this nigga. And you know you got the white and people motherfuckers in the military.
Oh yeah.
Racist ass rednecks. American pride.
This is Revelations 12:12.
Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwelleth in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
Yeah, Satan is coming. The devil, so white man coming to you having great wrath. Whoa, destruction. He's coming down with great wrath, man. Great wrath. When the Most High means great, he means great. Worse than slavery. The wrath that Esau is going to have for Jake in the time of Jacob's trouble, in a race riot and race war, is going to be worse than slavery.
That's right.
That hate is going to be on a high level, man. That hate is going to be so heavy that he's going to shoot to kill every single nigga he see. That's the hate that this devil has for the Israelites. And Jake thinks that that we can be friends. That I can love you, you can love me. But the Most High just said, woe unto the habits of the earth.
That's right, brother.
For the devil cometh down with great hate, man.
Huh?
You know, somebody hate you greatly. That's heavy.
That's heavy, man.
That ain't no light hate. That's fucking heavy hate.
Then the Lord said, hey, it's going to be greater than ever before. So you looking at slavery. They beat the hell out of you, Jake. They beat the hell out of you, man. And the Lord said it's going to be greater than slavery.
Greater than Emmett Till's death, man. Emmett Till got fucked up. So,
Hey, here they go again. That's the spit, man. That's the spit.
Look him on the Trump. Look at that, man.
Trump, man.
With the black and white American flag.
Huh?
These devils is ready, bro. See, Jake don't even know, man. And Jake gonna be cut up. He's gonna be spent. I'm saying, so Israel gonna get fucked up. Israel gonna get fucked up, man. Hey, what happened at the time of the Maccabees?
Yep.
Israel got caught off guard.
Yep.
Niggas got caught sleeping. Devil came inside and fucking Jake up. Go ahead.
Jake think everybody
Because he knows that he had but a short time. Because he knows he has a short time. What these devils know? We only got 4 more years left. We gotta get Trump in the office. We only got 4 more years left, man. They know. They know they shit is done. These motherfuckers know that their country's falling. They know they're not back in the 1700s. In the early stages of America. They know this shit. So they know we gotta get Trump. 2021, Trump. They know it. Trump is Esau's last defense, and they fucking know it, man. This is why they going so hard for Trump. This is why all these rednecks, all these devils is running for Trump, because they know that's their last hope. Once Trump get in the office, these devils gonna go crazy. They gonna wild out.
And they probably gonna wild out no matter what.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
No matter what.
Yeah.
But not even that. But even say Trump get in. Hey man, by the time because once you get them 8 years, that's it.
Yeah.
So then what? Ain't no getting Trump back in office again. So then what? So even if he do get, okay, they might calm down. But then after that last 4 years, hey, who they gonna turn to? You know what I'm saying? They gonna wanna nut the fuck up.
Because they want him to be a dictator, man.
Yeah.
They want Trump to be a
They
dictator.
don't never want him to come out.
Because he's so, man, I said, man, like I said, every single man, like I said, we deal with Esau. You know what I'm saying? You know, you deal with the motherfuckers. You gotta go work with them and shit. But you know, in the end of their minds, bro, they hate you.
Right.
They don't like you.
Hell no.
You know? I work with an enemy my job. Sometimes on Thursdays. Man, spirit be weird. Because I know I don't like this motherfucker. You know, I'll be like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think about it like that. You know, you be working. But in my mind, I know this nigga got a different agenda than what I got. I know this motherfucker for Trump. He ain't gotta even say it. You just know. You know he don't like Jake like that. You can tell, man. Be here to talk to you, be nice to you, he at the job. When he go home, man, that motherfucker is a straight Edomite. He's a straight cutter, man. He's straight double. You know what I'm saying? He want to see Jake go back to slavery.
Yeah.
He mad that Jake's the manager, he not. You know, and you got Edomites nowadays being dishwashers and shit. Esau's been put on a low. You think they're not mad about that shit?
Hey, living all out on the streets and shit.
Yeah. You think the white boys ain't mad? They can't go to college and go to Auburn and get a fucking degree and go to work?
They get paid.
Exactly. I'm over here washing dishes, and this nigga over here, he's a fucking manager. You know what I'm saying? They mad. They mad. These niggas are buying these nice cars.
And that was the same thing that was their problem with Tulsa, Oklahoma. And they were so jealous that Jake was doing so good at that time that they was like, shit, they doing better than us.
Yeah.
They women was going through through Jake women closet. They was like, how does she got more shit than I got?
Yep.
You know, they was like, it was fucking them up. They was hating. They was mad.
That's why you can't let an Edomite in your house.
Hell no,
Because, hey, they scoping like cameras, man. They be in oh yeah, can I use your bathroom? You know, cutting their camera on, going through your rooms. Look how they living.
Hey, they be seeing Jake with all them nice cars and shit.
Yeah.
You think they like Jake all up in their neighborhoods and shit?
He mad,
Living in their neighborhood. They don't like that shit.
Hey, over there, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, he said what was different complaining because he has so many cars. He's mad, bro. He's mad because you're a black, you got more cars. So-called black, you got more cars. That's why he called the police
Hey,
on him.
expensive. $1 million
They said
car.
$1 million car.
$800,000 car. Wasn't no like
Exactly.
drag, like some hoop.
He's like, man, where's motherfucking nigga come from with his big ass chain, his big ass cars?
All this noise.
All the motherfuckers are voting for Trump. They don't get rid of Obamacare. See? Yso don't want Jake to live. Look at when Black Panther came out, these Edomites were fucking nuts. They went bananas over Black Panther. They're being racist. They're not like white people want to see Black Panther. Nigga, it's a movie. You mad over a movie, bro? You mad over because Jake...
Shit, the video game Jack.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Even in Mortal Kombat because they got rid of slavery.
Yeah, Jack, man, hey, he got rich.
They was mad about that. This was the white man is the devil. This one gotta destroy his ass, man.
That's right.
That's right.
He's jealous, bro. Hey, what Yso? Why was Yso so mad? Because he got the blessing, man.
He's jealous.
And he starting to know that. And that's the who y'all call about Joe Sixpack starting to know that blessing's not upon him, man.
Yeah, no, it's not.
He walked down the street and he seen his people ravished, man.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
His girls going to jail.
Fucking Jake.
All them girls going to jail, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Now they looking like how the hell he get our women, man. And that's how it happened from the beginning. Like the brothers, like I said earlier, 1910, 20. Hey, marijuana was legal then, but hey, there was so many Jakes smashing the Edomites. They made it illegal because the Edomite woman was kicking it with Jake.
But that comes from Europe.
Yeah.
That comes from all this fucking
Man, Esau's mad. He's really pissed off, bro. The devil's mad. We out here preaching the word. They're mad about this. They're mad. These niggas is red, sitting at the cameras, yelling and screaming and hollering.
fire.
Because they try so hard to keep us down as a people. They try so hard to keep us down, but you can't keep your let down, man.
That's
See,
right.
that's one thing about, Esau, you can't keep us down, man. You can't do shit. Because, well, when y'all start coming back, your ass gonna be a slave, bro.
This is Revelation 12:13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the
He
man-child.
said he persecuted the one from the man child. What does he do? He's persecuting us, man. Does he not persecute children of Israel constantly, daily? The court system, bills, money. You get locked up. You can't go get a certain job now because you got a bad record. That shit is holding you down. That's oppression. So now you're made to live in a poverty because you got child support. You got all this other bullshit holding you down. He made a system for you to fail. But somehow this nigga end up making more money than me. How? How do these people keep on coming back from us fucking them up? I was oppressed together for 400 years. Took all these lies. They found the Israelites again. They found they were their power. What the fuck? I tried so hard. You can't stop us, man. You can't, bro. There's somebody that cannot stop us, bro. And we know Yso gonna roll on us. Hey, Yso gonna roll on us too. No problem, boys. They know we against their fucking ass, man. We know we tell them, we tell them pussy they going to capture.
That's right.
We don't care. No, they mad at us, bro. We tell them they call them devils. We say we're gonna take their women and fuck them in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna dash we're gonna destroy their ass, bro. You know they mad about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness and to her place where she is nourished for a time,
That's it.
and times, and half a time, and from the face of the serpent.
It's in front of the face of the serpent, man. We gotta get the fuck away from this stuff.
That's right.
Cause he gonna try to hey, this second time Esau come down, he gonna try to come kill everybody. He coming like 78 deep or worse. This nigga's coming hard, man. He's not laying back. He's coming back hard. So that's why the Lord said, hey, if the world did no flesh shall be saved. Who's salvation for? Salvation only for Israel. So where's the be with this so-called white man, this devil, all this damn time, For years and years, we'll all be dead, man. This is Israel will be exterminated off the face of the earth.
Somebody bring out Psalm 137.
Because this devil, he'll strive. He strives hard. He strives every single day to destroy us, man. That's his job. His job is to keep us from what? From Yahweh blessing Yahweh side. Because he knows we get back with the Most High. When Yahweh side comes back, he's going down. And the only way for them to think that to keep Yahweh side from coming back is to keep Trump in. Because Trump is going to enforce the law on these niggas. He's going to be hard on these niggas. He's not going to let them get no rest, no ease. But if this other motherfucker get in, he's going to try to make peaceable with him because he feels bad on what his ancestors did.
That's right.
You know? Hey, and I'm going back to this Mortal Kombat thing. Hey, Yso was mad that Jakes was got rid of slavery, man. They was mad as fuck. He was doing reviews. Oh, the game is terrible. It's racist. It's about this and a third. I don't like it.
It was just only a certain. It was different endings you could pick.
That's what I'm saying.
That was just one of the endings that they could pick.
And it was mad, bro. That Jakes abolished slavery. He went back in time and got rid of it. And then Jake had their own paradise. Because Esau know whatever these people do is gonna be better than mine.
Somebody grab Michael 2 and 1.
Yeah, you know.
Somebody grab Michael 2 and 1.
Because too, when you seen the city, a little picture, it was beautiful though. The picture of it was beautiful. It was Jake with his woman. You know what I'm saying? They was living in harmony and peace. Anytime you don't include Esau in something, he gets mad. This is why these devils get mad about the 12 tribes, because they're not in it. You can't get in on this, man. You don't get it on the blessing of your high boxing on the side. You know, because when you got your blessing, I'm having the sword and the lust of in the field. You know what I'm saying? You didn't come give it to us. He didn't come like, hey, look, I'm gonna send it. Hell no, bro. You took that, ran with it, pushed the captivity, and said, fuck you niggas, man. You know?
Hey, let it wait, hold on. Hey, wait, before you go, let it go.
Psalms 137, verse 1. By the river of Babylon, there we sat down, yea, we wept. When he remembered Zion, we hang our hearts upon the willow, and our willows in the midst thereof. Verse 3, for there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us.
To us in slavery. They required us to sing. They required us to dance. Now today, you got your Aretha Franklins, you got all the Pips, all the dramatics, all this shit, R. Kelly, all the singers, 50 Cent. This is them requiring of them a song. Because you go drive past. I was driving past the other day, and I hear some Tupac, and it's Esau bumping that shit. Esau and that bitch bumping Tupac. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, damn, Pac was against y'all. He'll tell y'all. You know? Go ahead.
And Tupac was running about his father.
Yeah, he's talking about his shit, his hell. And they bump into that shit. They bump into his hell. They bumping and banging to the shit that he talking about. You know what I mean? Hey man, he got that song too about hating the white man. Yeah, this white man's world. Yeah, that's it right there. Right. Yeah. And he said, he tell you in the end, he said, hey, you know, you are black. We with you not black. But you know, this was a world for white people, by white people. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't a world for you. And Tupac bumped that shit in his song. With you not black, they not white, they red, we brown. You know what I'm saying? But hey, keep going.
And they that wasted us required of us mirth singing, saying, sing us one of the song of Zion. How shall we sing the Lord Yahweh's song in a strange land?
That's it.
If I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom.
Yeah, remember almost how the children of Edom. Because you know, hey man, you know, right now, man, my spirit's hot. So, man, it most like I'm out right now. You know, Hey, but the Lord said what?
God, remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem.
The Lord said, hey, remember the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, man. Hey, even David said, remember the so-called white man in the day of Jerusalem. Because why, man? This devil done did all types of shit to us, man.
God.
You know, he did everything he could, bro. He done prosper off our captivity, off of our slavery. And now he's trying to get Trump, and if Trump don't get him what he do, he gonna try to roll on us, man.
God.
He gonna try to shoot us down and shit. So remember that devil, man. Remember his ass and his wickedness. And then when y'all was trying to come back, you know we gonna remember that shit. We gonna have our foot up his ass, man.
That's right.
Hey, Esau thought he had his foot up our ass, man. Nah, motherfucker. We gonna work your shit, man.
That's right.
See, you don't understand you don't understand the hate that we gonna have for these devils. And we got hate for these motherfuckers, man.
Hey, them chains ain't never gonna come
Yeah,
off.
oh hell no, man. Because
Physically or spiritually.
as soon as you motherfuckers get done, build up our key, we gonna wipe your ass out.
That's it.
That's why when that movie Cracker come out, man, hey, it's gonna be even worse.
Oh hell yeah, man. I
Nope.
can see that shit.
It's gonna come out, man. I gotta read from the top again. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem,
Yep.
who said, raise it,
Yep.
even to the foundations thereof. Verse 8, O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
That ye daughter of Babylon who ought to be destroyed. And David was talking about America. So for a vocab saying that David not a prophet, you a retard. Because what David can say, Babylon who ought to be destroyed.
All they
Man.
numbers probably.
In the prophecy, man. So Babylon is to be destroyed. Soon to be. We don't know when. Hey, it could be tomorrow. Shit, it'll be right now.
God.
Who knows, man? It'll be a year, 3 years from now. But this bitch gonna go down, man. Babylon who ought to be destroyed.
And the Lord, hey, what the Lord doing now? All over the place, man. You go to India, floods, Africa floods, Russia, fish coming up, man. Hey, the Lord said He gonna leave Babylon for the last, man. That whore, she gonna be the last one to get taken care of. But the Lord is showing His power throughout the whole world, man. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Exactly. We're gonna be happy, man. We're gonna get joy off of taking the soul of a white man, taking his woman, fucking, you know what I'm saying, killing that bitch, man.
Under slavery though. See, on this side, we still under, even they taking the bitches, they still gotta do what the bitches say. See, you know what I mean? They can run the house, they rule the house. But when it's our turn, we gonna take them bitches and put our foot on it.
Oh yeah, man.
We gonna make them bitches lick and wipe the floor up with their tongue.
That's right.
See what I'm saying? They gonna be in pure and utter slavery, and that's gonna be the difference. And Malcolm X, not cut you off, I did a video about Malcolm X, and little parts about what he was saying. And he said that's what the white man is afraid of. He's afraid his spirit, why he's doing what he's doing, is that he's afraid that the Negroes is gonna stand up and do unto them as they have done unto us.
We're going to, man.
And that's payback.
Payback's a bitch.
That's the big payback. James Brown said, the big payback. Hey, but that's real shit though. Just what you done, what you put out, you should get back. And they scared. That's why they running rampant like this. That's why they trying to keep Jake sleeping. That's why they trying to get on certain Jake's good side. They trying to get Jake to stay with them. Hey, smoke this though. Hey, we smoke with y'all. We love y'all music. We do this, we do that. But then on the backhand, you want to put us under a car and kill us and hang us and beat and rape us. You get what I'm saying? But then I'm going to say, oh, but we still love y'all, but we. Nah, man. Yeah, right. They getting that nigga pass, and that's what they getting. And they getting that from Jay. They trying to keep Jay sleeping.
Exactly. Jake, dumbass. Roll with it.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, you have a
Because they giving them shit.
Yeah.
They giving them cars. Y'all can live in our neighborhoods. You know, y'all can do rap music. Y'all can play football. Y'all can play basketball. Y'all can be millionaires. You know, they giving us the things to for a few of us, because the few of us, when they get those things, they gonna hold the rest of us down. Oh no, hey man, fuck they go, hey man, white man hooking us up. Shit, we good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you can get this too, bro. Go play football. Go play basketball, bro. You can go be a doctor, bro. You can, you know what I mean? Now you can do the things of the so you can let the so-called white man be your king, and now you can do the things that he do. But yet the majority of y'all are fucked up.
That's right.
You live in the ghetto.
You live in a barrio. You know what I'm saying? You live in you're the bus, but it's the small 1% of your people that got something.
God.
Hey, when you went on Instagram Live for that championship, follow your dreams, man. You do whatever you want. You do whatever you want, man. Just keep on pussy. Keep on going. It be yours.
Selling that dream, man. Selling that fun shit in the can, dude.
And niggas went,
Shit
bitch,
in
we
the
didn't miss the coronavirus. You
Right.
were talking about some fucking NBA, man.
Right.
Nigga, you people getting killed. You talking about some
Right,
fucking
right.
championship, man.
Right.
Then he the one said he was gonna protest and not play in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Then he do what? He go play. Hey, take your black ass up and down the court, shoot the basketball.
Right.
man.
Monkey run.
Exactly. Exactly.
Entertain us, nigga. Entertain us.
That's it, man. Who the fuck watching the NBA?
Right.
Huh.
So-called white men. Or who go to their games.
Oh, they sit in a big ass box. Hey,
Right.
they just fucking go. Who be sitting in the boxes?
Right. So-called white
You might have
men.
one Jake. You might have one Jake, but most of them are the fucking owners,
Edomites.
the
Yeah.
CEOs of that shit. They watching it in Bad Bunny.
Hell, most of the people in the stadium is Yso.
Yeah. They ain't got no money to go.
Nah, man, you can't afford that shit, bro.
Who buy all the season tickets?
It's Yso.
Esau. Who go so hard for their fucking football?
Esau.
Esau, man. Jake the one that's playing it.
You ain't got money to go buy a fucking jersey sometimes.
That should be expensive as fuck.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you talk about real.
It's like $99 something.
Yes, shit, man.
That's
Hey,
a bill.
from 60 on up.
It depends on who the player is.
Right, exactly.
You ain't get Lamar Jackson jersey, that shit $100 something.
Right.
Man, fuck that. I support at home.
That's
You
it.
know what I'm saying?
I ain't
That's all
support that
Jake
shit
is.
at all.
You know what I'm saying?
No, fuck that shit. I'm in the scripture.
You know? Best and for Jake, and he limited to the shit he do.
And he showed his horns every time Jake lose. When Jake, hey, Titans lose, what they do? Hey, get rid of his ass, man.
Then
Hey,
you ain't shit.
you ain't shit.
You know, they show their horns on LeBron when he left Cleveland.
Yeah.
They burned their shit up, burned these shirts, jerseys and shit. Fuck you, Cam. Hey, what the first thing so-called white man do? He want to burn some shit up. He want to burn your shit up. He got they put nigger on his garage doors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, LeBron James, the worst motherfucker ever. Oh, fuck you, fuck this shit. Hey, when Jake sat down to kneel, they started burning everybody's jersey and shit. Yeah, Kaepernick. That's it. Had a saying saying Kaepernick. We gonna cap a nigga. You know, like, you know, this is what Esau do, man. Then they turn around, they have you, but you still playing like a monkey for your money for these bitches. It ain't worth it.
Because it's always about, like we always say,
It's
you
family
always,
expectation.
right, you always under contract, man.
Hell yeah.
There's nothing that you don't do that's not under contract. There's nothing that you can make money that's not under contract. Esau always gonna have your ass in disparity, man.
Hey, and how they solidify their people, they satisfy their people by what? Sending out their fucking hound dogs, sending out their fucking centurions to go out and kill a nigga on the street.
Huh.
So now they feel even better. So they're like, okay, you know, if we won't trip about y'all letting these niggas get more than us because you know what? We're free to kill them when we need.
Yeah. Lucky.
We can Hunger Games the nigga when we want.
Hunger Games. Hey, in 1948, I think it was in Atlanta, I was reading, they said they let Jake be a cop, but he couldn't pull over. He couldn't have a gun, man.
Oh, yeah. No, he was restricted.
He was restricted,
Hey,
man.
they used to tell him, boy, I seen this one show, and they were showing the true depiction of shit that was happening in the South. That it was a Jake cop. He had seen an Edomite woman getting raped, so he called himself doing his job. And it was another Edomite male. He arrested him and shit, put him in jail. Everything. She was all screaming, how to pound her ass. They get in jail. The whole story flipped. Hey, they let the dude go. They said he didn't see what he thought he seen. The chief of police, they all was behind it. The prosecutors, they was like, no, it's the wrong man. It was a nigga who was doing it. She knew who did it. She was like, no, yeah, it was a nigga. Yep. She was like, it's a nigga who did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, you fuck. Yep. You in their system, in their kingdom, ain't never gonna get better, bro. This shit ain't never gonna change. It ain't never gonna get better. It ain't never gonna work for you. It's always gonna work against you, no matter what. You know, hey, finish that shit.
Last one. Psalm 137, verse 9. Happy shall he be,
That's it.
that taketh and dasheth the little ones against the stone.
That's it. Hey man, happy shall he be that taketh their little ones and dashes them against the stone. And that's how Jake gonna be. It's gonna be a beautiful thing to recompense the what they have given unto Israel, man. And what the so-called white man has done unto us, it's going to be a beautiful thing to do back unto him.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is Micah 2 verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
That's it.
When
Hey,
the-
like you said, they be thinking about that shit all day long. How can I fuck Jacob? You know, what can I do to fuck the next nigga up, the next line of generation coming forth? What can we do to corrupt their people? How can we keep them down? How can we keep them away from their power? How can we keep them doing the things of the heathen that we do and keep them from coming back to who they truly are? Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand.
That's it. Hey, what is that? Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Hey, so what the wicked do when he goes, hey man, somebody grab that, just read that, just to read it. Because that's the greatest, one of the greatest scriptures that's out, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a precept for what you said.
Yeah, 9:24. Hey, you can't pull that out? Hey, grab your sword over there. Grab that other sword. It should be another sword over there.
This is Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
That's it.
If not, who is
So who covered the faces of the judges of this earth? The so-called white man. They turned into a so-called white man. All right, they switched and changed everything that was on this earth, man. You know what I'm saying? Go back to Michael.
And this is Micah 2 verse 2. And they covet fields and take
They covet fields to be they like the oil fields and shit. Hey, they go over to Afghanistan and they go, first thing they go when they go to war, first thing they do, they go cover the oil fields, bro. They go, oh, we're protecting the oil.
Right.
Motherfucker, you're supposed to be over there liberating the country. Yeah. But yet the very first thing you niggas do is you go to the oil field. Why? Because you're stealing their oil, you want the wealth. You're stealing the riches out of that country. You know? Go ahead.
and take them by violence and houses.
And how do you get it? By violence. Robbing, stealing, killing. Just like Tulsa, Oklahoma. They set the Gatling gun on top of the hill and said, look, and you can look down on Tulsa. And they started rolling that bitch. Spraying everybody down, bro. Lighting that bitch up by violence. Taking over the whole fucking city by force. Came to America by force. Took over this land by force, by violence, by blood. Shed the whole blood of the people. And then walk around this bitch like they didn't do nothing. Oh, that was my ancestors that did that. That was them. That wasn't us. No, it's you, but you gonna have to pay for it.
That's right.
But see, that shit is gonna all fall back on you. And that's the point. Is that everything that their ancestors did, everything that they lived through, all that shit is gonna come right back to their kids.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And take them away. So they oppress a man and his house.
That's it, man. You oppress a man in his house. Like the op was saying, you can't even afford a house. You go trying to live, run your job. You can't keep your job. They fucking with you at your job. Hey, they got you under the system. Hey, you know what I mean? They got you under the system. You gotta run and go because they criminal, because they're calling you a criminal. They done put your PO fucking with you. You know, hey, you better come see me right now, motherfucker. Because you got but a little small time left to be dealing with this nigga. But you know, hey man, they're oppressing you, man. You know? They put you in jail, now you can't pay your bills. You ain't been to work in a week because you gotta stay in jail for a week. You know what I'm saying? Now that's oppression, man. You come home, you think you got a job, like, hey man, you fired, motherfucker. You been out for a week, I've been in jail. Well, it ain't my fault, man. It's your fault. Next. You know, we can find another nigga to fill your position, right? You know what I'm saying? That's oppression. Now you got your bills coming in. You got to pay the rent. Rent people calling you. Hey, we need that rent money. We're going to send you an eviction notice. You got eviction notice on the door. Now you getting evicted. Now the motherfucking, the eviction police come up to your house. You know what I'm saying? You like, fuck, man. Now they like, you got 12 hours to get your shit out. We just throwing it all out on the curb. Nigga, that's life. That's oppression. Oppression for one thing, bro. Oh, somebody said you did this, but you didn't do it. Well, but you had to spend a week in jail and clear your shit up. You get your shit cleared up by the time you get out, you ain't got shit no more. God. Motherfucker came and repoed your car. You know what I'm saying? You like, what the fuck? So you get one hit to another. And that's what the system is, man. It's a pit. What does the system mean? It means pit. Bro, to be falling in the pit. Once they get you in, bro, you constantly falling. Even when you think you're climbing, you're doing good. You don't fall, you're gonna drop down, man. Because it's a pit, you can only go but so far up.
even a man and his heritage.
That's it.
Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
That's it, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Like the brother said, man, it was a precept to 137. But in that time, that prophecy gonna come, man. That's Isaiah 13, verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. So he's saying before their eyes, man. They're gonna be like just like we did. Like the brothers bring out all the time. When soon as our babies come out the womb, they were thrown into the alligators, right? He said before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished.
That's it.
So you know, hey,
We're gonna wait for somebody to get this, man. Hell yeah, man.
And you know, and we're gonna take what's rightfully ours.
Right.
Because in the day, man, some white man, you know, you rule in wrong. You did wrong.
That's it.
So therefore, we're gonna receive that wrong that you did, man. You know, we're not gonna sit. Can I get we're not gonna sit here and ask you for the kingdom. We're not gonna sit and ask you to set up our establishment in our land. We ain't gonna ask you, you fucking Khazarians, to move over nicely. We're not gonna ask for none of that shit, man. We're not gonna ask for none of you devils to give us a hand.
This is Daniel 7, verse 21. I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them.
Yeah, you did. You know, you came in, you got us. You fucked us up. All right, that's cool. You put our women against us. You got our children all fucked up. You got the men acting like homosexuals and faggots. All right, you got us though. You lied to us. Told us a lot of bullshit. Go ahead.
Until the ancient of days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High.
Yep.
And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
Yeah, and the time came when the Israelites came to possess the kingdom. Go ahead.
Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth, which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall devour the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces.
And we're gonna possess the kingdom. All right, and that's us. We're gonna possess it, right? It's gonna be our kingdom. We're gonna take this shit, right? When you get a possession, it's yours. We're not gonna ask them. We're not gonna tell them. We're gonna do our Lord Yahweh shop. And we're gonna take all your women. We're gonna take your children. All right? We're gonna fuck them up. We're gonna brutalize their ass. And when we're done with you, we're gonna exterminate your ass. Just like that. Just like the Bible.
that's
Just
right.
like Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It's rightfully so. It's for all the rip and robbery you did to us.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them, and he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the dividing of time.
That's it. We got a certain time to lose. And that's what Trump gets ass, man. That's how these devils know. It's going right to 12. Before you know it, we have a certain time. Hey, 8 years is short. 8 years is long.
That's the spirit too. Hey, how many presidents have been in office? And how the people act, man? People ain't never act this way. Hey, but when Trump got in office, it was the spirit of the Lord, man. He put a man into office that'll do what? That'll raise up the demonic spirits to these damn Edomites, man. You ain't never see them running around as proud as they are, man. They didn't do that for no Clinton.
They didn't do that for no Bush. And if they did, it was quietly. But when Trump come in office, hey, they proud as hell. Man. What?
Hey, time ain't a long time.
Fuck this over, man.
No.
They took out the whole.
So Trump get in.
They took out a whole section of the
They
whole
once the boy is up, man. It's pushing up. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what
It's
it's
going
going
through all the way back to the
But
magazine.
just, you know, just
then
think-
when you get done with the
Hey,
magazine,
you know, it could be the last 4 years, man. Yours will not. Y'all busting outside winning this shit and, you know what I'm saying, coming up this year, man. But if not, you gotta just stay strong in the spirit.
I mean, we want the Proud Boys to pop it off. Hell, that let us know, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Let them go ahead when Trump get in office or whatever it is, start doing it, man. Hey, because the ending of your life, second Ezra 6:9, the ending of Esau is the beginning of Jacob that followed, man. So we want y'all to have it popping off, man. Hey, we want you to get all excited, man. For killing out Jacob.
But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion, to consume and to destroy it unto the end. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominions shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my congregation.
So we're gonna take it, man. We're gonna possess it. We're gonna have a rulership in the reign. Alright, that's why Esau knows. The sun is up, man.
Alright, I hope that was edifying. And with that, I'd like to say, call Lord
Yahweh, Bashim, Yoshua, Bashim, Rakakadash.
I'd like to give double honors to the elders, Apostle Great Millstone, told these two, and salutations to all the African things, peace and mercy, serious to. We are all the members of YSO. Y'all shall sanctify ones, and with that, shalom.
Shalom.
Ball.